Hello and welcome to Jewellery Maker. It's Monday and it is all about luxury today. Yes, we have got some deluxe offers for you, some fantastic opportunities to really make a difference to your jewellery collection. And of course, we're not just talking about deluxe opportunities for our jewellery, but also deluxe guest designers as well. Yes, we have the gorgeous Jo Webb joining us. Good morning.
Good morning, Vicky. I've never been called deluxe.
Well, you know what? I think you look fantastic today. She's looking very monochrome. I'm loving the style today. Loving the style. We have got some fantastic deals for you today, including some must-have wire workers opportunities. With a little bit of a twist of something special on the price for this one. We also have coming your way my presenter's pick. Anybody who's into Kumahimo, anybody who hasn't tried it yet and would like to without having to spend a fortune, I've got a special presenter's pick offer for you. And if that wasn't enough, when I've said deluxe, I'm talking deluxe with pearls and I'm talking deluxe with Labradorite. Oh yeah, two very exciting brand new opportunities to get something special. How about those for Labradorite? I mean, absolutely incredible qualities of Labradorescence that you've got there. Look at that. Part of our cut collection here at Jewellery Maker. You can see why with those beautiful elongated facets. And I love the colour of these pearls. I've had some great tropical blues recently. Yesterday, on both the day show and the late show, we had some gorgeous tropical ocean sky blues. Well, I think that this gorgeous pearl strand would certainly match that look. All of these to look forward to. Oh, and I've got a little bit of flower power as well, if that wasn't enough. How about some flower power in some fluorite as well? I know that Jo's got her eye on those already this morning. She's had a little bit of a nudge in there and a wink at this strand, because there's something special about the flowers, isn't there? There's always something a little bit different to get for your jewellery when you've got that shape.
Definitely, and the patterns within those ones are absolutely beautiful. Yeah,
they are great, aren't they? Well, that's all to look forward to, but we start off here at Jewellery Maker, well, as only we know how, with the early bird. Yes, but it is a deluxe show today. I will just say to you, we do have some very, very exciting opportunities, and this one, well, this is just the start. This is just the beginning, because we start with everything that you need in terms of clasps. Luxury for less. You are about to get not just your gold-plated clasps, and as you can see there, these are your claw clasps, your lobster claw clasps. You've got your gold plated in sterling silver, and we're not just stopping there. You're also going to get rose gold plated as well. These are the smaller and more, I would say, more refined in the lobster claw clasps. So you have got two variants. You've got your yellow gold and you've also got your rose gold. 15 lobster claw clasps in total, one price tag only, and that price tag is an early bird special. Sterling silver findings, always about making a real luxury part of your jewellery, because sterling silver, a precious metal, something that you can't really go without if you're working with top grade gemstones. Sterling silver findings, your gold in the larger, your rose gold plated in your smaller lobster claws. If you would like to join us, don't forget that today with one postage and packing, once you've paid it once, you can keep on adding to your order throughout the day. That's for our day and for our evening show. One P&P of £2.95. This is the first order of many, because how about this? 15 sterling silver lobster claw clasps for just $9.95. That is brilliant. What does that work out at each? Let's work out. Is that like 65, 66 pence, something like that? That's what I'm talking about, sterling silver. If you've got any of our strands of distinction, any of our collector's choice strands, I mean, the nicest part about it is that these are going to give you that final flourish of luxury. And as I say, this show is all about getting that deluxe feel to your jewellery. It doesn't mean that you have to pay a fortune. You know, luxury doesn't mean that you have to have loads of wads of cash ready to spend. Actually, luxury for less here at Jewellery Maker today. Maybe that should be the theme of the day. Rather than, let's say luxury for less. That's the way to put it. Because actually, I think if you think luxury, you often go, oh, I ain't got that in the bank at the moment. I ain't got luxury kind of amount of money to spend, and forget it. You're watching Jewellery Maker. We'll give you the luxury of precious metals, sterling silver, gold-plated finish, and yet we can do 15 lobster claw clasps for less than a tenner. Of course, the lobster claw clasp is one of the most classic, one of the most real centerpieces of jewellery making, and I always think to myself that if you've got a fantastic genuine gemstone, you kind of want to match your findings to the gem. You want to make sure that if you've got something special, whatever the gemstone of your choice is, you want to match that with the precious metal if you've got the chance to, if your budget allows. Look, budget really is going to allow 15 opportunities to work with fantastic quality sterling silver findings. $9.95. I've got allocation going very, very quickly today. Not surprised by that. Luxury for less. Queues on the lines of around about a minute already today, but that's just how it is when we start with our early bird for less than £10. There's such a very, very special combination of getting practicality and a real sense of prestige to your jewellery making. And I think if you are making jewellery either for yourself or as a gift or to sell on, if you're working with sterling silver, I think your jewellery has a certain level of kudos. You know, you're giving yourself that opportunity to say, I'm not just creating jewellery, I'm creating sterling silver jewellery. That really does add that level of desirability, that level of regard to your jewellery. And rightly so, you know, you're working with something precious. $9.95 is all you pay for 15. Still got queues on the lines there. It's busy on all of our channels right now, so we are processing your call as fast as we possibly can. Congratulations, you got that one. And Joe, the thing with sterling silver is that once you've worked with it, it's one of those that it feels as good as it looks.
Definitely.
There's a difference between working with perhaps your copper or your nickel-based products to then working with a precious metal, isn't it?
Yeah, and it takes you from being a costume jeweller to a jeweller.
Yeah, there is a difference.
There's a big difference to the way people view your pieces if you're using sterling as well.
It's probably the same with working with genuine gemstones or synthetics.
Yep.
It's that differential between...
Yeah, it's like glass and rose quartz.
Why would you?
Yeah.
It's all I would say. Why would you work with one when you've actually got the potential?
Yeah.
And again, luxury for less. Genuine gemstones have that sense of luxury, but actually the price of what we can do at the moment, it's actually luxury for less. You've got that prestige, you've got that regard of genuine gemstones, but actually you don't have to spend the amount of money that you think you're going to.
No,
I think if you say genuine gemstones to perhaps a person on the high street, I think they'd probably go, oh, genuine oh, I don't think I could do that. Or, you know, work with sterling silver, oh, I don't think I could do that. That would be my natural tendency. Yeah. You know, if I didn't know, then, you know, the chance to work with, you know, that kind of quality, but for a limited amount of money. No, when you think about sterling silver, you go to your local jeweller shop, you don't go to your local accessory shop, do you? There's a difference.
That's the difference, yeah.
Definitely a difference. We're going to give you a challenge today.
I know. She's been teasing me. It's been at the other end of the desk and I haven't been allowed to touch it.
I have to say, this is one really good looking challenge.
It's so pretty.
Such a good looking challenge. Yeah, I'm impressed by this already. Right, let's just show you what we're going to challenge Jo with. Now, first of all, for those of you who've not met Jo before, Jo's one of our wire work experts. Certainly somebody who thrives upon working with wire to get this fantastic creativity. And the good news is that we've got a masterclass with you today at 2 o'clock. Yep. Live masterclass at 2 o'clock today, so tune in between 2 and 3. You'll have Jo's company and she will be taking you through a masterclass of...
It's gem collector.
Gem collector and gemstone settings. Very, very excited. What we've been asked for time and time again is that if you've got a loose gemstone, how do I set it? The answer is today at 2 o'clock, live with Jo. You will be seeing how to work with your unset gemstones, those lovely loose stones that you might already have. If you don't have them, watch, because we're going to give you some mystic quartz today as a loose gemstone opportunity. So you've got something special. 2 o'clock today. It'll be worth watching. I know that for a fact.
There's some beautiful ones in it.
I was just going to say, I've already seen the gems. I haven't seen any of Jo's work yet, but I've seen the gems, and I'm committed to saying you've got to be tuned in at 2 o'clock today, that's for sure. By the by, sticking with the principles of your wire work love, well, we are going to give you a little bit of wire.
Yep.
Which is very kind of us today, I would suggest. And we're going to give you 100 metres of 0.25mm gauge and a gold wire. Now, 0.25 is probably a little bit one of those wires where if you want to create structure, you need to multiply it.
Yes, you would need to braid it like you would create a rope. So
Yes.
lots of twisting, and although not over twisting, because if you over twist it, it becomes too fragile because it's overworked and it will fracture and break.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do have to be a little bit careful with it, but not as careful as you think you do.
And in terms of like weaving and to create vines and things, 0.25 is a great wire for your smaller gemstones, isn't it?
Yep.
You know, for tiaras, for the chance to be able to create fascinators with your hair combs and things. 0.25 is a great, because it's not too heavy.
Yep.
It's going to create structure, but it's not going to be too overbearing. You know, certainly with a hair vine or something gentle like that. You don't want it to be too heavy on the head.
No,
do you?
you don't, because you'll be so scared to move that.
Yeah.
It's pointless.
Absolutely. So you've got your wire, we're going to give you the combs, and on top of that, the most idyllic combination for me is working gold with garnet. I mean, you kind of get much better than that. That's luxury. That's what I mean by today is all about luxury. It's getting that boutique feel. Now, just to let you know that we're not going to give you these offers for you to purchase as yet. Okay, we're just showing you them, but these are for later on in the show. Once we've seen a little bit of what Jo's created, we will be giving you the chance to own these bundles, but I will say not just yet. These are just a little preview to then let Jo get on and start her challenge. But the gold with the garnet, those rich reds with then the luxury of gold, it's a hit.
Oh, definitely.
It is a pure hit, and the quality of that garnet it's spectacular. These fantastic cuts just add that real finish and flourish. Let's just add a little bit more for Jo as well. We're going to give her, well, if we're going to give you something, let's give you something special like this. It's Labradorite, one of our most popular gemstones. We had a Sunday experience yesterday, and one of our ladies came in. It was Stacey, and she had a very bridal-inspired pack, and one of the gemstones was the Labradorite. She said, well, I've got Labradorite. I love working with it, but I often just leave it in my stash to look at, because it's one of those gemstones that you can almost idolise in terms of its aesthetics. It's so beautiful.
I tend to keep mine for myself.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't sell it or you don't give it as gifts. You keep it for your own.
I always use Labradorite in a style that I like, because that way, if it accidentally doesn't sell, then it's mine. What
a shame if it doesn't sell. Oh, it's so disappointing. Well, you've got a strand of Labradorite to work with, but you need to share it. And you've also got these gorgeous, larger feature gemstones of hematite. They're fabulous. Look at those. They're like dancing disco balls, aren't they? I feel like we should have a bit of John Travolta music in the background. You know what I mean? Staying alive, ha, 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 staying alive. Not so luxurious, but hey ho. Congratulations if you do get any of those. Those are coming up later on the show. I'm saying congratulations because I tell you what, that is going to be some seriously good looking jewellery that you're going to be able to create for yourself, and hopefully be inspired by Jo's challenge today and see how and where you go with it. I know you're probably going to go for hair vine or some kind of tiara or that kind of thing, but it'll be interesting to see just what. Have you ever, and I'm going to ask the question, and I probably shouldn't ask the question live on it, but have you ever, it's dangerous, have you ever done two
elasticated together, yes.
that then come together? Like, so either one like that, so that it's a big feature.
Oh, I haven't done them like that, but I've done them elasticated as a crisscross, so that you then put them either side
like
of a
pull
bun.
them in?
Yeah. and then you end up with the
so the clip, they
pattern
come into
going
either
across the
side,
front,
don't they?
yeah.
And have you ever done it like in a long band so that it sits as a full, you know, like you see
Not yet.
like a ascot?
Yeah, no, I haven't done that yet.
I used to live very close to the race course, and I once went to Royal Ascot. Oh my goodness me! I spent what horses? I didn't even look at the horses. Didn't even know what races were going on. I spent my time just going. Oh, I just looked at everybody's heads. I was like gaping the whole time.
I did that watching Eurovision.
Did you just gaping? Just gaping.
I was watching and I was looking at one of the gents as he was singing, and it was like, I recognise that leather.
I recognise that leather. Well, who knew that was going to be said on Jewellery Maker this Monday? I recognise that leather. Moving swiftly on, I think. Quickly, we shall move on because we have got some fantastic deals to fit in for you. As I say, we're going along the luxury line today, but we're also giving you a luxury for less. And the question has got to be, just what less can our Kim? Yes, Kim's back. She's been away. Yeah, she's been away, but she's back in style as our producer. She says she's had a good break, but she's ready for some serious pricing today. Can you tell that she's... Well, the reason that you can tell that she's been away, anybody who's on who's like, does my Facebooky thing, whatever it's called. What's it called when you go on... Yeah, that thing, right? I haven't done it for the past week and a bit. Well, the reason I haven't done it is because I didn't know how to log on, right? I couldn't work it out. I needed to wait for Kim. Kim's my producer, and she obviously is also my Facebook mentor. And so to this morning, I was like, I don't know how to log in. I don't even know how to do it. I couldn't even find it. Dreadful. So anyway, I'm back on my Facebook, saying hello and everything. So if you fancy joining us, how do they find us? Search for Vicki Carr Presenter. Search Vicki Carr Presenter, and I give you the inside information on the show ahead. Oh yes, I know. Look at me, I'm so proud of myself. But every time I go to click to put it, when you send a message, what's it called? A post, right? You know, every time I've written the post, every time I go to click, I get a bit scared. You know, like I'm thinking, oh, I have to read it like 5 times to make sure I've done it properly. And like Kim says, my eyes like pop out my head every time I go to click to send something. Oh, is that right? Have I done it right? I'm going to burst the computer into some kind of smithereens every time I click on a button. I'm not very good. Not very good. Right, where shall I go? What am I doing? Let's go here. Oh, we are going down the luxury line today now, aren't we? Wow. Oh, I've never seen these before. Now, I'm going to say to you, I have 30 in stock only. Wow. I've never seen these before. I have never seen us put to wear anything like this before. I've only got 30 in stock, that's it. How about that for a strand? An absolute beautiful feature strand, exquisite, an exquisite opportunity. You can see there the individuality of each one of those gemstones. It's exquisite. Now, the interesting thing about the Sardonyx is that it has this beautiful, almost like a banded, a gate-like texture to it. It has a very similar, print pattern that you get here. They are truly beautiful. They are so unique, and they're coated so you have this real mystical almost shimmer to it. I've never seen Sardonyx for a long time. I've certainly not seen coated Sardonyx. I only have 30, sorry, I had 30. I don't have 30 anymore. I've already got people buying. I have to say to you, luxury for less going on right now, and I mean luxury for real less, because I would say the price you're about to see for this strand, you're actually not just getting this strand. I mean, this has got to be, what, 20, 25 pounds? It's got to be. You look at that. We just don't see that kind of strand very often. And then I'm adding as well Oh, how about these? Fabulous. They are gorgeous. I mean, each one of those is a single pendant. If you got any of our chain reels yesterday, oh my goodness me, Debbie nearly had kittens when she missed out on the chain yesterday. But if you got any of our chain reels yesterday, 10 meters of chain, all you need is a little bit of chain to go around the neckline, add one of these as a center pendant, and by goodness, you've got yourself a luxury look. For less, that's the words of the day, luxury for less. So just for less. What price? Well, that strand alone, what? That's got to be a 20 to 30 pound price point already for each one of those strands, yeah? Each one of those has got to be between 20 and 30 pounds individually. So we should be over 40, could be heading towards 50 to 60 pounds. I mean, you're looking at this, you've got to be looking at a price point of at least your 35 to 40 pound price bracket. But indeed, today, I've said the words luxury. Well, you've definitely got that. And let's now say for less. Both strands for £29.95. Both strands for less than that. That means each one of them less than £15. And I know that's the case. That's the case of each one of these. £29.95. Absolutely spectacular opportunity. 0800 644 655. You can join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. £29.95. I mean, beautifully, yeah. I mean, kind of me wants to just see what that would look like as a. I mean, it's a full necklace. I mean, that's incredibly glamorous. I mean, that really is going down that luxury bespoke piece of jewellery. I mean, that you could imagine that sitting in a shop window in maybe the Rue de la Mer in Paris. You know, that is luxury for less. I have got a limited opportunity. I had 30 to start off with. I definitely don't have 30 now. I'm in the teens on quantity now. I'm in the teens. If you want to join me on this one, you have got that beautiful. And these are the kind of gemstones that really give you that edge to your jewellery, don't they, Jo?
Definitely. I want that one.
This one. Do you like this one?
No, the drops.
Yeah, the blue quartz, just to get that. Oh.
Not for a necklace though.
Oh, what would you do?
On a headdress.
Oh, like a tiara.
No, a medieval style, just a single drop in the middle of the forehead.
Like a bit Maid Marian-ish.
Yeah. I'm really into all that kind of stuff.
That's quite Bollywoodish as well. Yeah. You know, if you went a little bit Bollywood, let's just take one of the smaller ones. Well, let's actually, I was going to say let's have a close-up, and I thought, no, wrinkles. We don't need to do that on a Monday. Let's not do that. £29.95. I do like the idea of just one of those. And then, again, a bit of that chain, just to have a nice network across.
Yep.
Oh,
a couple of drapes down the side of the head, one across the top to secure it, and then
almost like a skull cap in some ways, where it sits over the whole.
And just one of them as a centrepiece. That'd look beautiful.
£29.95, £15. Well, that in its own right for £15. That's impressive, isn't it? And then you've got the coated side. I've never put coated Sardonyx to wear that I can remember. In fact, Sardonyx I know we've put to wear, gosh, a long time ago, but not coated Sardonyx. Brilliant opportunities like this one, you just got to make the most of while you can. £29.95 is all you pay. Congratulations to you. Beautiful look. Now, I do need to say a big happy birthday. Happy birthday to Susan Hills, who's her daughter's rang up and has asked us if we could say happy birthday to Susan Hills, because it's your birthday, oh Susan, it's your birthday. Yes, Susan Hills, congratulations, hope you have a brilliant day. Love from your daughter, and she's sending you all the very, very best. Oh, I like that. If you fancy texting in, is it your birthday? Do you want me to give you a birthday message? Or if you just want to say hello to us, perhaps you want to share in your jewellery making journey at the moment, well, we'd love to hear from you. Text into 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. You must start your text with JM Studio so we know that you're talking to us, and then give us your text message. Make sure you give us your name so we know who's talking to us. And we look forward to hearing from you. Normal network charges do apply. Between 9 and 1, of course, just got to remind you that that is while we're live, 9 till 1, that we can receive your text. So we're looking forward to hearing from you. If you can do that, well, we look forward, as I say, to reading some out later on in the show. Maybe you've got some wirework questions for Joe. If you've got a wirework question for Joe, maybe you've got something that you want to know about, what's the best gauge of wire for something, or you want to know, you're struggling with something and you don't know how to achieve something, ask Joe. I'm sure she'll do her very, very best to answer your questions. So 60777. Right then, first kit of the day. Now let's keep in the same sphere of luxury for less. Let's just stick with that theme for the day, but we're going for the luxury of holiday staycation vibe with this next strand combo. I can't stop. Look at that. Oh yeah, it looks like a skipping rope. It's that long. It's nearly a metre. It's nearly a metre of gemstones. Have a look at these. This is one of our most popular summer strands. It does everything that it needs to do. It gives you colour, it gives you texture, it gives you a lovely shimmering dynamic. This is your multicolour shell. These are centre drilled medium nuggets. They're 8x2, and as you can see, you've got such a great spectrum of colours, from your turquoises to your oranges, your yellows to your greens. All of those individual dynamics mixed together, so you can choose whether you're going to keep them as a mixed look like this, or perhaps separate them and take all the pinks together, or the purples together, or the greens together, or the yellows together. You could get some very different looking jewellery depending on how you work with this. As I say, it's almost a metre strand of gemstones. It could be a skipping rope. It's that big. It's very impressive. I mean, you really have got something special there. I'm just wondering if you could do something like twist it. What's that look like? Oh, that's nice. You know, it's nice beach wear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were all taking the mickey out of me yesterday, saying that they were having to change the colour of their screens because I was orange. I was like, yeah, whatever. And everybody's going, have you had a spray tan? No, I'm scared of spray tans. I'm honestly scared of spray tans. And I said this yesterday, and I had a couple of people texting going, has Vicki just said that she's scared of spray tan? Yeah, I've never had a spray tan, because my instinct is if something can go wrong, it would go wrong with me. That's the kind of person I am, you know. And so I just keep to think that it's not worth the risk. You know, the fear of me just standing there, somebody spraying me, and I would imagine that I'd come out with something going wrong. You know, I could imagine me being, literally like a zebra of orange and yellow or something. So I've decided that, yeah, I'm just, my fear of them are just that, no, it's not worth it. I'll just go on holiday instead. So I'll just head to Mallorca for a couple of days. So that's what I did. It's a really good excuse. I'm scared of spray tans, therefore I shall have to go on holiday instead. What a shame. You have got here a beautiful strand of red jasper, faceted rounds. They are 10mm. Doesn't that orange go well with those gorgeous colours of the shell? Great dynamic. And we're adding some more dynamic here as well, more layers and levels of colour, where you've got this fantastic combination of your amethyst, your rose quartz, and your prasiolite, a mixed quartz strand, as I say, very popular gemstones. Those purples, those lovely pinks, and those gorgeous gentle and pastel greens medley together so well. Finally, Labradorite. You've got here your Labradorite, which just adds, again, another feature, another element, another dynamic. Now, part of me says this goes really nicely together on one level, but you actually might see this as just separate individual looks. You could actually see yourself perhaps working with just those two together and maybe working with these two together, you could get two very different looks from your jewellery, couldn't you? And yet they do work very well together when you see them all bundled, and you can imagine all those textures coming together. It's a very exciting look, and it gets even more exciting. You know how I said luxury for less today? Over 40 pieces of sterling silver in this kit. Over 40 pieces of sterling silver. Now, if you did get my Facebook post today, I did give a little bit of a heads up on what was going to happen today on our kits. And in particular on one very exciting kit where it was sterling silver that was going to less than come on! Less than £19. Now that's what I'm talking about. Shopportunity. That's what it is. Shopportunity. An amazing deal. $18.95. You should be paying over $35. It's sterling silver. It's sterling silver. And of course the sterling silver on its own isn't that $12.95? That's 12. Hang on
Something
a minute.
like that.
Hang on, it is, isn't it? The sterling silver alone is $12.95 on a pack. So if you're paying $12.95 for that, $12.95 minus 18, that leaves you £4.12. That's silly. But hang on a minute. Doesn't the threading pack, isn't that around about £4 or £5? Oh really? So that's £4. So effectively, all of those strands are costing you 55 pence. We've broken it down like that. All of that, not each strand, all of those gemstones are costing you 55 pence. That's 13 pence a strand.
Silly.
13 pence a strand. If you want to join us, it's $18.95. It is flying out. Have you ever heard anything like this before on Jewellery Maker? Have you ever heard me say 13 pence a strand? Have you ever heard me say that? And can I just say 13 pence for nearly a metre? I'm doing that because that's a metre. To my shoulder is a metre. That's why I'm doing that. 13 pence. What do you buy for 13p these days? You can't even buy 13 penny sweets.
I was about
because
to
there's no
say
such
that.
thing as penny sweets these days. There is no
twos and fives.
Are they? They are twos and fives.
Yep. If you're lucky.
Ridiculous. In my day, you even had half-penny sweets.
Yep.
Can you remember half-penny sweets? Yeah. Don't you do that. What do you mean, was there a half-penny?
She didn't.
It wasn't shillings. All right, Kim, you can go off on your holidays again now. Thanks very much for that. She just said, well, you... half-pence, yes, there was a half-pence. You're all babies, that's it. You're you youthful lot, you. How very dare you.
Cola bottles and earwigs. They were half-pence.
That's right, I was just going to say, cola bottles were always half a pence, weren't they? Half a pence. Half a pence was tiny though. I'm glad they got rid of it because it was just a pest. $18.95, but let's face it, 13p for each strand. That's 55 pence for all of those gemstones. I don't think I've ever said that before, and I don't think I'll ever say again. Can I just also reiterate that you're getting sterling silver for $18.95? I've got to keep on saying this. It's a precious metal. It makes a huge impact to the quality of your jewellery when you work with sterling silver. £18.95 for sterling silver, 4 strands, including almost a metre of shell, and on top of that your threading packs, which includes your beading thread, your monofilament and your elastic, all for less than £19. Where does that kind of price come from, Jo? I'm asking you, like you. Let's ask Kim. Kim. Where does that kind of price come from, Kim? She's had holiday.
Yeah.
She's had a break. A breakdown, it sounds like, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Goodness me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feature pieces of jewellery.
I had tons of beads left over. I
bet
only
you
stopped
did,
at that point because I ran out of findings.
Because of the sterling
Yep.
silver, you have got that luxury finish. You don't have, obviously it's not 100 pieces, but actually what jewellery you are making, you're making with that kudos and that fantastic extra addition of a precious metal. That colour is fantastic. I love that combination where you've got that really nice, it's almost like a cascade effect, isn't it? Really, one presumes that that's the kind of look that really works with a variety of different colours as well and different gemstones.
It'll work with anything.
Yeah.
It works with any shape as well.
I wonder, can you show us that?
Yep.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good just to be able to see how we make, because I think that's the kind of design that you could recreate in different looks and different designs, in different gemstones, I beg your pardon. Each one has got its own different feel about it.
Yeah, that one's unisex, the one with the, was it Jasper?
Yes.
It's one where you can twist it and make it tighter so it's like a choker across a gent's throat, or it can be really pretty and loose and delicate across a woman.
Great.
I do try and do unisex at least once in my kits if possible.
Try to achieve, that.
Yeah, if the stones allow, just because I've had requests from people to try and start showing some more gents pieces, so I am trying.
That's fair, actually. I do think that's fair because I think, often is the case when we see our kits, we see them often as jewellery for ladies, but actually that's not true. Jewellery for gents is, well, it's actually a big trend at the moment.
Oh, definitely.
Especially, got that surfer feel about it, those real sense of light and easy wear jewellery for gents. Gorgeous. Can I have a look at this colour piece? Because you've done exactly as I was talking about earlier on when I first saw this strand. We can't see it very well in that light. Let me just take it off and let's just hold it so that you can see. Because what you've done is both. You've kept them mixed, but you've also separated them as well into the different variant colours as well. So you've got them mixed. And then as you can see, they've got the purples, you've got the pinks, the turquoises, the greens, the oranges and the reds. Luxury for less today. I told you that today is all about luxury, but for less. Oh, hello. Right, pairs of earrings. Just a couple of nice simple drop earrings as well.
I'm not a big fan of fussy earrings.
No, I'm not.
So I find it quite awkward to get out of that. I don't do fussy earrings. I do like a nice
simple drop. They're elegant as well. And of course you're using the silver to be the feature, aren't you, in these? You don't need to make them fussy when you've got silver as your focal point. It's a precious metal, you may as well make the most of it.
Definitely, and if you go for more simple earrings, you can have a bigger neckline piece and make your statement that way.
Sure. Gorgeous. And so you're going to show us how to create this pendant, yeah?
Yep.
Tell you what, I'll move this around. And then if I bring it here and then... So we're going to see how to do this. It's almost like ripples.
Yes.
Aren't they? They're like ripple effect of gemstones. Gorgeous. So how do we start?
We start...
Do you normally set out your gemstones before you get started?
I do if I know what I'm doing. A lot of the time when I'm at home and I'm making, I'm playing.
Yeah.
So I just tip my beads on my bat and I'll pick up and
start to play.
See what happens.
But if you're recreating, you'll set up first. Okay.
Same as if I'm doing a beady bead, I'll lay it out
so you know
before
what
I
you
do
next.
it. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Right, this one's really simple. All we need is a jump ring, a crimp bead, 1 rose quartz, 3 Preite, 5 amethyst and 1 of the Labradorites.
Perfect.
We're going to start off just by simply stringing the amethyst on and dropping them everywhere. I'm due new glasses tomorrow, so my depth perception's all out at the moment. I do apologise.
That's all right. So you're putting 5 on?
We're going to put 5 on.
Yeah.
Then we're going to get the Labradorite and cross over in between it. My holes were big enough to get this through all the time through the single Labradorite.
Okay.
Then we're going to just take one of the sides.
Oh, I see what you've done. I've just realised that.
Where's that?
So you actually have used that the top gemstone And then you've gone through.
Yeah,
and you've
it's
gone
like
through.
an anchor point.
I never realised that. Yeah, I didn't work that out.
So we're now going to take this end back through that Labradorite.
Oh, I didn't know that you'd done it that way. And then you're just tightening it up a bit.
Yeah, to make it sit inside the amethyst.
Yeah.
We're going to do exactly the same with the rose quartz.
Gosh, that's impressive that you can put
Oh yeah,
your
the
beading thread
holes were
through.
lovely. And that last one will go through as well. You can fiddle with it and make your circles nice and neat when you've got a bit more time. Then we're just going to put both ends through our crimp bead. And we're going to put our jump ring on. Exactly like you do at the end of a necklace.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to go straight back through our crimp bead. Pull it nice and tight. Again, you can play with it and get it so that your teardrop shape appears nicely. Get your flat nose pliers or your crimp cut pliers, it's up to you, and squash flat. At this point, to make a nice neat cut, I move the two bits of beaded thread I'm going to cut upwards to create like a little right angle.
Yeah.
And then I just get my cutters, I get the flat of my cutters against the flat of the crimp bead.
Yeah.
And then you can trim up as you can see more what you're doing once you've got your long ends out the way.
One presumes you like kind of if you have a crimp cover, then
Yep,
that's quite
if you've
nice
got
to
a
be able
sterling crimp cover, put it on and you've got a lovely silver bead at the top then as well.
That looks great. That's just so simple.
And you've just got,
That's just so simple and yet so effective.
and
Look
that's
at that.
just strung on the ribbon out of the kit bag.
Isn't that just fantastic? Just like that, you got yourself a centerpiece for $18.95. You're getting, well, more than just one centerpiece. As you can see there, a fantastic feature. You've got the, let's forget, sterling silver findings. You get your threading pack. That takes you to £18.45. The further 55 pence is for all of your 4 strands. That's 13 pence a strand. 13 pence for a strand of genuine gemstones. That includes quartz, that includes rose quartz, amethyst, one of our most popular gemstones, labradorite, one of our most popular gemstones, shell, and you've also got jasper. I mean, this is an incredible deal. It is an absolute incredible deal. If you want to join us, it's the time to do so. I just can't think of a better time to do so in terms of luxury and for less. Sterling silver makes the difference, but just the less, 13 pence a strand. What do you need to think about? You don't need to think, really, do you?
You can't even get a strand of chips for 55 pence.
You can't get synthetics.
No.
You can't get the pretendy stuff that's made, mass-produced by thousands and thousands of machines. None of that. Yeah, we've just done it for 13p a strand. Don't ask me how, just enjoy the opportunity. If you haven't got a phone in your hand, I tell you what, I don't think that there's going to be, you know, anything that we could do that surpasses. Really? Kim says, just watch this space. She's got plenty more where that comes from. I like the sound of that. 0800 644 655 is your free phone number, or you could join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. We've got plenty more to come, and it's time for the Wall of Fame. We've got a lovely text message that's come through from Susan. Susan, whose birthday is. Hello, Susan. She says, thank you so much for that birthday announcement. What a surprise. And from my favourite presenter. Oh, bless you. Thank you. She says, Jewellery Maker has been an inspiration to me. Thank you all so much. And that's from Sue Hills. Well, Sue, I just hope that you have a brilliant day. I genuinely do wish you all the very, very best for now and for the future. And bless you for texting in. We really do appreciate you taking the time. So we're we are grateful, and it's lovely to hear from you. Now, this is obviously the part of the show where we really do take a delight in seeing your creations, being inspired by you. And then your first piece I'm looking at here, I'm going, oh, you might be inspired by your challenge today.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that in a second, but I've got 398 first of all, and it's Janice Bradley. She says, good morning, Vicki and Debbie. Oh, this was yesterday. She emailed in. She says, here is my first ever Wall of Fame entry. No. First ever entry to the Wall of Fame. Oh, Janice, where have you been all our lives? She says it is a polymer clay necklace I made using the Jewellery Maker extruder and clay cutters, crackled quartz and silver seed beads from my stash, and hope you like it. I've been making polymer clay jewellery for about 2 years now, and since finding you last November at the NEC, have gradually started to incorporate your beautiful gems into my designs. Love the show. All the presenters and designers are great fun to watch, and I love the demos. I'm addicted. Well, Janice, it's so nice that you've now taken the step into sharing your creations with us. We do appreciate that, and wish you all the best with obviously the competition. You never know, you might get £50 or £100 credited to your account. That's just a lucky draw that we do on a Wednesday. I'll be doing that on Wednesday. I'm with you on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All the girls are off on the holidays. See, I went away just for a couple of days because I knew I'd be here for the rest of the week. So you got my company Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and I think probably the weekend as well. Yes, you're going to see, sorry, for those of you who don't like us like that, oh no, not Vicks. Oh no, shucks. But 398, congratulations, Janice. We hope that we see lots more of your entries because inspirational, beautiful polymer clay work.
That is
really
beautiful.
Nice.
I've got 399.
Your inspiration of the day?
Yep. Hi all at JM. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. They are my first attempts at hair combs using the combs from JM that I received just before I went away. They use a mix of wire and gems from both JM and my stash. I'd love to win this week to pay for all the bundles I could use to refill my stash.
Yes.
Thanks to all the designers for the inspiration and the presenters for brightening up my day. Please can we have emails to people that, about masterclasses and when they're on?
Oh, it's a good idea.
Yeah, that is quite a good idea, actually.
Yeah, you want to send out...
So that people don't listen when they're at work, yeah.
Because we'll do our very best, Lynn. We'll take that on board. She's just suggesting that when we've got a masterclass coming on, can we post or can we let people know? We do our best to do that. It just depends on the course of the day, etc. And sometimes with it being a live programme, decisions are made. But we will let you know as much as we can, and I'll take that on board and I'll pass that on to those above to perhaps maybe put that, and maybe you could do it on the Facebook site or something like that. Leave it with me, and I'll see what we can do. Emma in Derby, her latest entry for the Wall of Fame, a selection of pendants, all made from bead scoops from Jewellery Maker, and she still loves the show. Gosh, look at that, all from bead scoops. Look at that mix of gemstones, isn't that fabulous? Our bead scoops are so popular. I wish we had more of them, but sometimes it's just not always that easy to get hold of bead scoops because we have so many great gemstones that just sell out at the moment. 400, congratulations and good luck, and that's Emma in Derby.
I've got 401, which is a very pretty ring.
I like that colour.
This is apatite chip ring I made whilst visiting family in London. My uncle wondered why I had such heavy bags as I'd packed loads of random jewellery equipment so I could play around in my spare time. This is made using the amazing new wire twisting tool as the shank and the base of the ring with the chips weaved in. I had a load of different twist combinations in advance, then carefully stored ready for use. Everything from JM, of course. Take care of everyone. Love, Helen in Liverpool.
Ah, that's cool. That is cool. That's such a good looking piece of jewellery.
It's lovely.
Love that colour. I have a thing about that colour at the moment. I need to get some more in my... I don't have a lot of turquoise in my wardrobe, and yeah, it's one of my favourite colours. I don't know why. Maybe I need to go on a shopping spree. Just a good excuse, really. 402. Talked myself into buying more clothes, haven't I there? 402 is Helen. Hello, Helen. She says, a beautiful Sunday morning, and I've just managed to buy the beautiful lavender pearls. Oh, those lavender pearls were fabulous yesterday. She says, here is my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a charm bracelet made up of sodalite rounds and flowers, all from JM. The quality of all your gems I've bought from you are outstanding. My next project is going to use the beautiful blue chalcedony drops and smaller faceted drops, but I'm not sure whether to add small pearls or labradorite. I might go for both. Good idea, Ellen, why not? Keep up the fabulous demonstrations for inspiration too. Oh, we'll do our best for you, Helen. And congratulations on that. It's a really pretty charm bracelet, really pretty. I have a thing about charm bracelets, and I don't have one, but I really like them.
That's what I use my scoops for.
Do you use your bead scoops just
really
for
random charm bracelets?
Oh, I bet that's really funky, actually. Are they popular?
Yeah.
I was going to say, just that kind of looks quite popular, you know, that quite boho style, you know, a little bit, you can imagine maxi dresses and just a little bit
of
your nice, you know, your linens, your floaty linens, and then just a bit of jangle. Like it. Now, if you want to get started into jewellery making and you're watching for the first time today and you're thinking to yourself, well, how do I do it? Is it simple? You know, can I create jewellery like this? Absolutely, yes, you can. We try here at Jewellery Maker to introduce you to jewellery making in the easiest of ways, and we also try and do it for an affordable way. In fact, it doesn't get much more affordable than free. Yes, we give you a free tutorial booklet and DVD with your purchase. It means that we introduce you to jewellery making as though only we know how. Step-by-step instructions that quite simply make it as simple as possible, and how to get into the basic techniques. Now, not only do you get the tutorial booklet, you also get the DVD, and this is one of the examples. So this is one of the examples that you're seeing here on our DVD. It's nearly an hour long, and nearly an hour of just giving you everything you need to get started. All of those just very simple, very, very dynamic techniques will make a big difference to creating some really exciting jewellery. Of course, we've already proved to you how affordable jewellery making is. $18.95 for everything you need to get started, including sterling silver, probably the most forgiving metal to work with once you get started into jewellery making. The only other thing you might need is a toolkit. Your toolkit comes in as an essential toolkit. Everything you need to get started for less than £10. So that means you can get started for less than £29 today. That's jewellery making as affordable as we can make it, including a free tutorial booklet and DVD. We're going to tell you a little bit more about that in this break. Don't forget, we've got lots of luxury for less offers today, and includes, I know you've not seen this, Jo.
No, I haven't.
I've got coated smoky quartz. Oh yeah. And a feature of pyrite. Look at that luxury for less offer. It's gonna be special, and it's coming up straight after the break.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days, and if you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service. We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
If If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Welcome back to our Luxury for Less show here on Jewellery Maker. Lovely to have your company. My name's Vicki, for those of you who are watching for the first time, one of our presenters, and I'm working alongside the gorgeous and looking very glamorous today, Jo. Jo, we are in the midst of a really exciting show that's based on getting that real sense of almost boutique quality to your jewellery.
Yeah, definitely. There's some beautiful pieces, and there's some beautiful pieces coming up from what I can see from over there as well.
Yes, sparkling away just here. Jo's got, I know exactly where Jo's eyes are focusing on. Just here, I have got a very special bundle. But we've got a bit of a competition. We've decided that because today is all about luxury for less, and we wanted to come up with a name for one of our bundles. And I can tell you now that Kim has failed very drastically of coming up with a name for one of our bundles today, that we thought that you might be able to come up with one. And the first person, no, not the first person, the best one, right? And Kim says she's going to make the decision. All right, but the person who comes with the best name for the bundle will get a bead scoop. Okay, so this is just a bit of fun, just a little bit of fun. Now we do need you to text in to 60777. Now you need to start your text with JM Studio. Then you need to give us your name and your customer number. Now, just so you know, I cannot accept your text unless you give us your name and your customer number. Then give us the name of this bundle. You name the bundle if we like it. When I say we, Kim. If Kim likes it, then you could be winning a bead scoop. So the lucky person will name the bundle. You gotta name the bundle. You gotta name that bundle. Name the bundle. Yes, what is the name of this bundle? Just take a look at this. You've got there your hematite. They're like disco dancing balls. They're glamorous, they're luxurious, but the luxury really is that what you called it? Right, just so you know, Kim's suggestion was glamorous. That's it. That's it. Not even a second word. The name of the bundle that Kim came up with for this was glamorous. Well, it's up to you. Well, however you want to name. Maybe you see the luxury in the garnet. Perhaps you can bring up hematite garnet combination. Oh, you've got to think about that one. You come up with it if we like it. As I say, if Kim likes it, you need to text in 60777. You've got to start your text with JM Studio. You've then got to give your name and your customer number before you then give us your suggestion. Name that bundle. You got to name the bundle. Name the bundle. Yes, name that bundle. Right, moving on to another luxury for less offer, and this is really what I would say true luxurious impact gemstones. But sadly for us, luxury for less is not just about the price on this, but for less is based on the quantity. This is a restricted stock offer. This is a limited edition bundle. I have got less than 35 in the vaults of this bundle. That's it. And once they're gone, they're gone. If you want to get that impact of coated smoky quartz, I've not seen this gemstone in a coated finish for a year to 2 years. I mean, I started on this channel about 2.5 years ago, and I probably have seen coated smoky quartz 2 or 3 times. Look at this. Look at these. Absolutely exquisite. You see, the coating just gives it this much more mystical texturing, where you've got this light reaction that really, it's almost shimmering, isn't it? It really captures the imagination. Look at that. every time it moves, and I love the way that they've been faceted. So you've got all of those smaller facets that just create this real light eruption off the surface of the gemstone. Any kind of surface reaction to a gem like this, in terms of the light, is called luster. So surface reaction of light is called luster, and this is a very lustrous gemstone. It's normally based on the saturation of the colour of the gemstone. That's what it's normally based on. Gosh, just look how it moves. I love that. Now, just to highlight the fact, I did just give you the information that this was a limited stock that had less than 35. I've got less than 25 now in stock. So I've already got 10 people who have said yes to this. If you want to join me, if you do want this one, you know, I know there's quite a lot of people who often say, you know, when you say it's limited, is it really limited? Have you actually got more in the vault? No, look, the simple fact is I wouldn't want to lie. There's no point in me lying. And, you know, we have lots of different people who watch us. We have regulations and things like that. We've got to make sure that, well, we're a family business. You know, we've got to make sure we keep our reputation where it belongs, which is in high esteem. And I always say, treat people as you want to be treated yourself. So to my knowledge, to my thought process, if I know the truth, then say the truth. If I don't know it, then don't say it. It's the best way to live, isn't it? It's the best way to live. And for me, this, it really is luxury. It is a quantity that is now restricted to less than 20 in the vaults. That's it, less than 20 available. Not only have you got your coated smoky quartz, you've also got your coated pyrite. Pyrite has such a different feel to gemstones of something like a quartz. They have a different weight, they feel a little bit more, they feel metallic, they have this real different density, texture, that the feel of it will be different to start, you know, picking up your quartz. You'll feel the difference, and it gives a real, again, that added luxury edge to your jewellery making. That coating just really shimmers, doesn't it? Really does give that pyrite a little bit of a dazzle. And obviously pyrite, often that golden flavour, but this is a little bit more of that edgy quality to it. This is a great compliment, and limited now. I'm in the teens. I'm in restricted stock. We had less than 30 to start with, and now I've got even less. Low stock offer, limited availability. If you want to join us, it is yours for the taking. Luxury for less is the theme of the day. And we continue along that theme. $25.95 is all you pay. You should be paying, well over 30, in fact, closer to £35 on this. We're giving you a fantastic offer, 2 feature strands. Now, we'll always say our bundles will always be just pushing the boundary of price as low as we can go. That's exactly what you're seeing here. $25.95. It's about that real seduction of getting rich tones and then that metallic luster. I mean, those 2 gems, they almost belong together, don't they? Yeah, all there. It's $25.95. Congratulations if you got that one. I'm down to very limited available offer there. Very limited in stock. It was a limited edition anyway, but that's as low as we get. $25.95. Congratulations if you got that one. Absolute beauty. Straight to... I'll quote my producer right now, right? Because there's no point in me saying that it's me saying this. I can't say it in her accent because I'm going to do a crazy deal. Did that work? I hate you. She just said, I hate you. Well, was that good or was that bad? Was it quite good? Can I do Kim's laugh? She's just said, it's a crazy deal. That's what I was going to say. I think I might have gone to Wales there or to Liverpool. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm quoting Kim right now. Kim, my gorgeous producer, and she is gorgeous, I assure you of that. I tell you what, this is a little bit crazy. This is like Little and Large. And you young lot, you won't even remember Little and Large. Do you guys know Little and Large? Kim says no.
Oh, they make me feel old, and I'm not old.
Look, you're only as old as the man you're feeling. right? That's the quartz.
He's older than me.
I know. I looked at my mum and went, that doesn't help. My husband's older than me. I have to go around feeling other men. We have got for you an amazing deal. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Well, it might. We have got for you Little and Large. One of my favourite duos. I loved Little and Large. It's not Arnold Schwarzenegger's big film. No. Little and Large were a comedy act. I can't believe that this lot, they're all in my ear, they're going, who? Little and Large? Do you know who Cannon and Ball is then? Oh, you know Cannon and Ball. We're not that old then, Joe. That's it, Rock on Tommy, that's it, with his braces, that's him. My mum won my auntie won a car on their game show. They won a car, and then the next week they went into our city centre and it got firebombed. Oh. Actual fact. Moving on. Actually, what happened? Somebody stole their car and then set fire to it a week after they won it. That is a sad, sad story. But they've got over it now. We have got an amazing offer for you, Little and Large. That's how we got onto the subject of 1980s and 1990s comedy acts. You've got that Little and Large complement, these huge Mookite centerpiece. These are 40 by 30. 40 by 30. They are, can I just give you some perspective on the neckline in terms of one of these? Pendant size. Let me just... I'm sorry if I catch my microphone here, but I just want to hold it so we have some size idea. Yes. Bit of chain. I've got a thing of chain at the moment because those chain reels are such great value for money. If you've got the silver chain or even the gold chain would go nicely, wouldn't it? Just a single gold chain, just running, that's it, that's all you need. I mean, most people would think you'd pay 20, 30 pounds if you just had that as a centrepiece and then a nice simple gold chain, wouldn't they? No, you don't have to do that. Although I have to say, this in its own right should be a considered purchase. You've got an incredible complement here. Should be this strand on its own, £15.45 on its own. £15.45 on its own. Then you've got your faceted 4mm. Not quite seed beads. I couldn't quite sit on the seed bead fence there. I'd say just, maybe 3mm I'd say is seed bead. 4mm, probably perfect for loomers. Anybody who's got a loom, this is a perfect size if you want to do some nice weaving technique. Great size to get, maybe even a spacer beads. You could use these as little spacer beads if you wanted to sit them inside this design. So I tell you what, your price tag for the larger strand should be £15.45. Now you should be paying over £21 on this strand 2 combination. But instead, you're getting both strands now I understand the quote at the very beginning of all this as I picked it up and in my ear, Kim, my producer, went, "This is a bit crazy." This is ridiculous. So just to highlight, the strand, the larger strand, these beautiful pendants, this whole strand, it should be £15.45 on its own. So we've already gone lower than the price that we should have. We already started at £15.45. We should be over £20 for the set, and yet we've just done both of them for £14.95. Now try and work that one out. Try and work that. If you're watching for the first time, that's the kind of pricing that we do. It comes, you'll often sit there and go, but that doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? Why would they do a price that's less than the price of one of the strands? Why would they take the price lower for 2 strands than the less of one? Don't try and understand it, just enjoy it. Our bundles often don't make sense on price, but that's just the way it goes. You've just got to enjoy those offers, make the most of it while we've got them. I can't always guarantee. Actually, you know what I was just looking at there? I was thinking, this actually, instead of using the chain, this could be your chain, and that could be your pendant. That's nice. And then you've got all of those as bonuses. All of these are all your bonuses. It looks like a tie. A little bit heavy. Be one heck of a tie, that mind, wouldn't it? But that would be really cute just to use that as your chain and that as your pendant. And actually, you could then have interchanging pendants. So you could have your purple, and then you could have your mustards, and then you could have some of your yellow ones, because of course they're different gemstones, and they could all be interchangeable pendants. All you've got is one chain that you then use each one of the pendants for different occasions. I did some thinking there. I did proper thinking there, Jo.
I was very impressed.
Were you?
Yeah.
Did proper thinking and everything. You can tell I've had a bit of time off, can't you? I can do thinking when I've had a bit of time off. Then that's it. I'm spent. I'm done. That's it. I've done my thinking for the month.
Yeah, you're back to normal tomorrow.
That's it. That's it. It'll be all downhill from now on. Just to let you know, I have got 2 offers on this side of my desk that I want to highlight. First of all, I want to just highlight the fact that I've got the writing wire system. Very, 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 very popular. I think the nicest thing about this package is that that's exactly what it is. It is a package of everything you need to wire right. And I think for a lot of people to get the unique detail to their jewellery making, this is something that will really make a difference. I have got something very special on the price of this offer. I won't give anything else away other than you will be excited by the deal I've got. And my presenter's pick today, if you haven't already explored Kumahimo, then this is the way you're going to do it today. We're going to give you the mini disc, and we're also going to give you 183 meters of cord for one price. 183 meters of cord. Amazing. That's 200 yards of hemp cord for one price tag. It is my presenter's pick. Oh yeah. Kumimo! That's what it is. Kumimo! I always think it sounds like some kind of, you know, what's those men who go hey, hey. Like sumo. I think sumo and I think kumahimo. And so, you know, I always think that kumimo! I sound like what? Oh, like one of the, yeah, they're those, that's what they do in rugby, like a hacker.
I know what you meant. It's just these young'uns, they just haven't got a clue.
See. Nothing it. Right. Was that just a bit odd? Was that just a bit odd? Was it? I didn't realise that was odd. Sometimes I know when I'm doing something that's odd, and then other times I think it's normal, and then it's actually, then they say, Vix, that's a bit odd. And they go, oh, didn't even know that was odd. Right, where am I going to? What? Are the flowers? Already? Okay, going straight for it today with these offers. We have got for you these beautiful fluorite flowers. I know that Jo's had her eye on these since they came onto my desk earlier on this morning. Because Jo, I think these are the kind of strands that you see potential. And you know, for yourself who makes jewellery to sell, this is the kind of strand that really has got money-making potential.
It's beautiful. I mean, you've got everything from children and flower girls right the way up to a delicate purple flower for a lady just on a single chain. It's beautiful.
Yes. And the thing is that, you know, if you took, say, one of the, let's take that one because that's an interesting one in terms of its banding. If you took that and you just placed it and put it with a little bit of purple wire, look at that.
Yep, that would work really well.
What more do you need? I mean, that is your job done, isn't it?
Wrap a single one onto a hair slide.
Exactly. And your price tag for something like that, even if you charge, say, a fiver, £2, you know, you're going to get your money back, no end, because look at all of those gemstones that you're getting. And I'm suggesting one piece of jewellery with one of those flowers. I always think that flowers and stars, you know, when you get the calla lilies, anything like that, you know, there's a lot of work that's gone into it before it comes to wear. And I always think, well, the hard work's being done for you, so you may as well keep it as simple as you can to then get the most out of that one strand. You're going to get a lot out of this strand because you've got some beautiful dynamic. Look at that. That looks like almost like citrus citrine, a floral impact, those beautiful curved petals. So not like edgy, they're curved petals. You've got these gorgeous shades of, would go with Amazonite as well, wouldn't it, this gem? I mean, I've got Amazonite coming up later on, and then you see how that complements. Now, if I took some amethyst and you put it alongside the darker purples, that would go. You take the citrine, you could work it alongside. It really is such a great mix of colours within fluorite. A very, very popular gemstone, and rightly so. And I think it's gaining in popularity because the more people work with it, the more they appreciate its dynamics. And it really you do get that appreciation of a range of colours, range of shapes, and also range of texture inside the stone, the banding, the ridging. It's a beautiful look, and it is a full strand. Your multicolour fluorite flowers, 15 millimetre in size. One price tag, and it's less than a tenner. Luxury for less today. Luxury for less. $9.95. Now, how many are these again? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12. Yeah, look, I'm going to say on that, I'm counting 25 on this strand. Now, obviously, that's not exact. I can't guarantee that's how many you're going to get because, of course, every strand will be different. But if I say on the average, 25 gemstones, even if you sold them at £1 a piece in terms of a single ring, you know, each one of those rings, look at that one. If that was a solitaire ring, and it was sitting on a stall for £1, you'd still be making, if you made 25 of those, you'd be making £15 profit. You don't even have to think. And why would you sell a genuine gemstone solitaire ring for £1? You'd sell synthetics, but no, these are the genuine gemstones. It's the real deal. An absolute treat and a half. $9.95. Fantastic opportunity. Really excited. If they were $9.95 and you got to round about 25, how much does that mean each one of them would be? Is it like 30, 38, 39, let's say average 40p. 40p each. That's the kind of deal I like. Right, we've got lots to fit in. Oh, I clapped and there fell down. That kind of power with my gemstones today. I lost it. Right, well, what shall we do? Fresh and feminine. That's a very pretty combination. It's going to go really nicely with one of our kits coming up later on today. This would be a very complementary colour combination to one of our kits. You have got a beautiful complement of delicate tone, but with this haziness. I think a lot of people often think of rose quartz and they will parallel it to the likes of a morganite or a kunzite. It's fair to say they have a similarity, but actually rose quartz has got a totally different internal texture. In fact, with rose quartz, you get this fantastic, hazy, mystical quality. I mean, I love that mystical texture. It really is something very unique that you can get. And you don't get that from morganite and you don't get that from kunzite. So this is the gemstone that stands out because of its internal dynamics, this lovely mystical hazy texture, but doesn't have a negative impact. In fact, I think it adds a bit more sumptuous quality. Beautiful strand. It is a strand that gives you 12 millimetre plain rounds. Match alongside that, we've got your multicolour, multi-gem coins. Now those are a combination of your amethyst, your praisiolite, your citrines, and again your rose quartz. Very delicate tones, but those delicate tones mean that they're going to be versatile, wearable, and that's what we all look for in our jewellery. When you work with genuine gemstones, it's not about gaining something of a jewellery piece for a couple of weeks of wear or even a couple of months. Genuine gemstones is about lifetime of wearability. You know, these gemstones have been made within the Earth's crust over hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of years. And because of that, you've got something that Mother Nature has created durability with. So you may as well accept the fact that when you're making jewellery like this, it's not short-term gain, it's long-term wearability that you're going to gain. And of course, once you've worn a piece of jewellery, you've made it and you've had your wear of it, all you need to do is break it down again and make another piece of jewellery, and you're getting a totally different look, and the ingredients and the quality of the gemstones remains the same. So it really has, I think for me, making your own jewellery has many different additional assets and facets. And one of them is that it's upcycling, it's recycling, it's wearability for a lifetime of quality. And that's what you've got here. You've got that lovely, elegant quality of rose quartz and your multi-gem strands for one price tag. Is it less than a tenner again? Less than £10. That's less than £5. I'd pay a tenner for just that one strand of rose quartz. I would pay £10 for just that one strand, because I see that, I mean, what, simple bracelets? Keep it simple, and sometimes you let the gemstones speak for themselves, and wow, doesn't that look gorgeous? I mean, in fact, you know, I would say to you, if you tuned into one of our sister channels for like Gems TV, you know, we sell those kind of bracelets, and I promise you they don't sell at a £5, that's for sure. Not with that quality of gemstone, fabulous feminine style, beautiful look. Make a stretchy bracelet, maybe even add a nice silver lobster claw clasp that we brought to you earlier on in our early bird. Add one of those clasps and you've got yourself a luxury look for less. That's what it's all about today, luxury for less. And we are talking low, low prices. £9.95 is already paid. Oh, the lines to confirm. Congratulations if you've joined us on the lines. 0800 644 655. www.jewellerymaker.com, £9.95. Where are we going next? Let's have a look. What might be over here? All of these. All of these. It feels like Christmas on my birthday. Ready? Wow! 1, 2, 3. Gorgeous colours. 3. Oh, I like that one. God, that's really summery. Cool. Reminds me of like lemon sherbet when you see those kind of like colours. Oh, iridescently beautiful. Oh, that's a gorgeous tanzanite colour. Oh, that's like it's almost like a moonlight colour. Okay, you're getting all of these in one offer. All of these. I'll have to lift them up individually, I guess, so you can see. Our cameras often don't pick up the iridescence, just to let you know that these are very iridescent. Our cameras probably won't pick up all of the illuminating colours, because you're getting a fantastic, almost a lime green iridescence. You see that there? God, these are fabulous. All of these, they're called Angelina fibres. And basically, they work in a variety of different ways. You can either fuse them together, you can put them into resin, you can put them into jewel enamel, you could do lots of different diverse techniques with them. You can scrumple them up, or you can use them as individual strands. You can either snip them, and I know that there's quite a lot of people who play with it and pull it out. Have you ever worked with these fibres, Jewel?
I've done little bits, but only when I was playing a little bit with the jewel enamel to see what I could do. I haven't used them a lot, but I have played a little bit with doing like the faux diachroic glass effect.
That's what I was going to say. Have you done like because that's one of the things that quite a lot of people are using it with. I'm going to sneeze, I think, just to warn you. We have got here a very diverse, very diverse look for your jewelry making in the different techniques. As I say, the resins and the enamels, etc., really take well to these. Certainly if you're using the clear, if you use any of the clear forms, then you use these and they add this amazing quality to your jewelry. Really does make a very startling, exciting feature to your jewelry making. These, well, they're probably going to last you a very, 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 very long time, because you only use a tiny, tiny amount and the impact is so dramatic. So this is going to last you a long time. You're getting all 10 packs for one price. Now, it's a super saver deal and our Luxury for Less show. So you should be paying £27.50. So you should be paying £27.50. Instead, on our Luxury for Less show, you get it for £18.95. What's that? Less than £1.90 a pack. Less than £1.90 a pack. I don't think you'd walk into your local craft shop and get anything like this for £1.90. In fact, do your research. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee with all of our offers. 30 days for you to see if the product's right for you. If it's not, you can send it back. Go do some price research. If you're not happy with the price, you can send it back. The reason that we're in business, the reason that we're growing as a business is because actually we know that we have such great quality and such great pricing that our returns are minimal. We have very small amount of returns based on the quality and based on our highly competitive pricing. We take pride in that here at Jewellery Maker. And as I say, we are growing as a company to the point where the Genuine Gemstone Company, that's our family of variant channels, we actually were classified in the Sunday Times as the fastest growing company of 2012. So as I say, you know, I think we've got the right formula. I think that the simple fact is quality and luxury for the right price tag. It's mine. It's all mine. Right. Congratulations, you got that. £18.95 turned into that. What's that? I've seen. What's that? My precious. What's his name? Gollum. That's it. That's it. That's a film that I have seen. It's quite good for me, that, mind. Very, very popular offer coming your way now. Very popular offer. Now, dual enamel has proven to be one of our big features of 2012 and into 13. One of our most popular techniques. And I think the simple fact is because with enamel, it gives you almost instant results, and that's the most phenomenal thing about the dual enamel powders and the opportunity of creating. You've got dual enamel, haven't you, Jo?
Yes.
I think it's amazing.
Oh, it's like magic.
It is. Like, you put it in powder, it turns into liquid, and you've got a piece of jewellery 2 minutes later. Yep. That's it. And I mean, honestly, that is as simple as it goes. You can buy the melting pots. So we've got them on our website. We often do them in a bundle deal. So if you ever see a dual enamel show, watch and you'll see it's phenomenal. And once you've done it, you want more of it. Once you've experienced and once you've seen how creative you can be, but actually for such limited time span. Anybody who's got a busy life, but you want to, you know, be creative just for short periods of time and you want to get resulting jewellery in seconds, this is for you. Enamel is spectacular. You have got a combination of your silver, your citrine, your apatite, your ruby red, your blue sapphire and your amethyst. Now these are all the colour range that we're going to give you. They're the powder form, if I just show you there. It's powder form that you put into the melting pot, and as I say, it turns into liquid. You can then put it into moulds, that you can then do it into different variant shapes and patterns and create your very own jewellery. Within a couple of minutes, the liquid sets into enamel. Just like that, you've got yourself a piece of jewellery. Amazing. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pots. The pots take a lot of jewellery creation. So, you know, I think I right in saying that I asked Liz once, how many pieces of jewellery do you get out of each pot? And she said around about 10 to 15 pendants. depending on the size, of course, just average size pendant. Around about 10 to 15 you would expect. So you're getting a lot of potential for your jewellery here. If you don't know about enamel, you're also going to get the DVD as well with this offer. So you're going to get the DVD introducing you to jewellery enamel. It's actually giving you all of the basics and taking you through a variety of different techniques. I did this DVD and it's just brilliant. It is just brilliant. An hour full of exciting opportunity. An hour full of introducing you and exploring this brilliant technique. It's so easy to achieve this kind of look. And if you've already got the DVD and you're going, well, I don't need the DVD, I just want those pots. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to make it worth your while to get these pots, because this is a mega deal. You should be paying $28.95 for this bundle. Each one of these pots are £4, I think I'm right in saying. The DVD's $4.95, so you know your price tag should be $28.95. In fact, your price today... What? Sorry, Kim's just told me in my ear. Should be 28. We're pretty much halving the price. We're pretty much halving the price. Wow. Oh my, you should be paying $28.95. We've pretty much halved the price to $14.95. Joe's giving me one of those looks.
I know for a fact that each of those pots is a minimum of £4.
That's it, that's the thing. And that's a £4 an hour, a jewellery maker pricing. That's not £4 everywhere else. Do your research on these and find the price that you would pay elsewhere. I can't always say that it's a price tag that you'll find on our website. £4 you should be paying. Actually, each one of those pots is coming in at what now? £1.66 if you take out the DVD price.
Yep.
£1.66.
It's a brilliant medium for somebody who's too impatient to play with resin. if you're like me and you can't leave something alone, it's like resin. If anything I need to glue, I have to do it before I go to bed so that I'm leaving it alone overnight.
Right. But see, so mine's not so that I'm impatient. Mine's more a case of my time restrictions.
Oh no,
like,
I poke things to see if they're done yet.
Oh no, mine's just time-based. I just got this thing at the moment where no matter how well I time manage, I don't have enough time in the day to do everything. And so I love the idea of getting such impressive looking jewellery for such immediate results. You know, it's amazing. £1.66 a pot. It is of course it's flying out. Of course it's flying out. It would be wrong if it didn't fly out. I'd check that we were broadcasting if we weren't having this flying out because of that price saving. Super saver, super duper trooper saver, I think. £1.66. Really? And Chloe says she's just done a little bit of searching on the web. She's just typed in and she said she can't find anything to compare to that price tag anywhere. So do your research. You don't have to take our research. Then, of course, as I say, you've got your chance 30 days to do your own research. If you're not happy with the price of $14.95, you know, send it back. Money goes back into your account. If you send this back, tell you what, I'll eat me hat. I'll eat me hat. And I like my hat, so I don't really want to eat it. $14.95. I found a hat not so long ago that actually fits my head. And then I went to a local, I had to go, I've got a really unusually small head. Very odd, but I learned it a long time ago when I used to dance and sing. They used to provide hats and I had to wear a top hat. And I had to put in 3 shoulder pads each side of the top hat to make it fit my head. It's such a small head. It's really odd, really, really odd. There's an interesting fact. Vic's got a really small head. No brains, that's why. Right, these massive shoulder pads in my head. Anyway, so I went to to go and buy a bike the other day with my husband, and he made me buy a new helmet. Okay, and there was a range of helmets. Now, those of you who know me knows I like to find a bargain. I like to get, you know, I do, though. I don't mind admitting, I look for the cheapest in most things, right? Why would I pay more money when I don't need to? If it does the same job, why do I need to pay more? right? That's just my belief. So I went to buy this helmet, right? And my husband said to me, okay, just choose a helmet. And I was like, well, I'll have that one. It's the cheapest. Put it on. It was like this on my head, huge helmet. I was like, it doesn't fit me. And the guy went, but that's like one of the smallest helmets we've got. I was like, oh, I forgot to tell you, I've got a really unusually small head, right? So I said, is it not easier for me to just take a child's helmet? The children's helmets fit me better than any of the adult helmets. There was one adult helmet that I had to buy. Instead of 29, 69 pounds I had to pay. Oh, me and my silly miniature head. Do you know?
I'd have bought a kid's one.
But he said no, because they're designed in a different way, you see, and obviously adult helmets, children. Oh, I was so fresh. Oh, you know when you go, why, yada, you stupid mini head. Never thought that I'd say that on air. Quickly, straight on, fast, Vicky. Come on, let's move on to, oh, shall we have a bit of macrame inspiration? Go on then. We've got some hemp cord for you. We've got your hemp cord. Oh, let me move my finger so you can see the detail. Now you've got a combination of your 0.5 and your 1 mil gauge in this 30 feet. So that's 9.1 meters of each cord. So that means you're getting a lot of cord. 72 meters of cord sitting within this bundle, 0.5 and your 1 mil gauge of your cord. And again, Joe picked up on something earlier on about getting that unisex appeal to your jewellery. You don't have to just create ladies' jewellery. It's rather nice, and I look at those pieces and I say, you know, certainly the potential for at least 3 or 4 of those to be gents' pieces. That has got that masculine appeal about it, doesn't it? But let's stick on the idea of getting that wow factor to your macrame, as you can see with the designs that we've got on that picture. And you've certainly got the chance to get that almost luxury edge to your macrame thanks to these gemstones, both faceted, both with a beautiful impact of lustre. You've got your black agate and your hematite. Yep, that's black agate and hematite. Lustrous quality, lovely grade of shimmering impact from each one of those strands. Put it with perhaps any one of those cords and you're going to get some seriously stylish jewellery. It's a striking opportunity where you're getting 72 meters of your cord in your natural colours with a combination of your faceted black agate and hematite. I've got people on the lines on this. I've got people on the lines for this. If you want to join us, you should be paying almost £20. The price you're actually paying is £12.95. Now that's good. 72 meters of cord for £12.95. And of course, all of the lustre of these workable, wearable, stylish. Look at this. Now, if you work it out as 72 meters of cord for £12.95, what would that work out at? Is that around about 18, 19 pence, something like that? Less. Go on, Kim, what is it? 17. Kim says 17 pence a metre. And then gem strands are free. 17p a metre for your hemp cord, and then your strands are free. That's what I mean. Luxury for less today. Absolutely luxury for less. It's a very popular offer. A lot of people who really are enjoying the macrame. Of course, it's not just about macrame when you look at these hemp cords. You've got your gumimo, and you've also got your French knitting. You can also do some of your crocheting with the hemp cord to add a bit of detail, put your gemstones on. Any of those different techniques will give you a totally different dynamic to your jewellery making. So use those hemp cords in a variety of different ways. If you want to be inspired by different techniques, go to our DVDs. Go to our DVD collection. We've got some fantastic DVDs that'll take you through step by step a variety of different techniques. £12.95 is all you pay. Congratulations on this. Right then. You know how earlier on we had this beautiful bundle of the rose quartz and the multicolour quartz? You see that there? So I gave you that bundle earlier on. I said, oh, we've got a kit coming up that would go very nicely. This is the kit that would go very nicely. How complimentary is that combination? So if you did get that bundle, then add it to your order. It's a no-brainer. Just add to your order. We're doing luxury for less today, and you can see that luxury is coming through with every single one of these offers. Are you getting 2 lots of the wire on this? Blimey. Oh, aren't we just being generous at the moment? Okay, and you're also going to get your sterling silver findings as well. Okay. We definitely go along the luxury line on this one. You've got an elegance, a real feminine, great Gatsby-esque quality to this combination. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, that is so pretty. That just says to me, oh, let's just Charleston across the floor, and let's just, you know, it's got this real, let's do a little bit of a smooch. Oh, okay. I find this kit beautiful. Beguiling is perhaps the best way to describe it. A beguiling combination of gemstones. You've got your pink shell, which is your plain rounds in your 10mm, matched with your white shell, which is 6mm. And then on top of that, your hematite tubes. And I love the way that those hematite just add another depth, another layer, another dynamic to that complement, because you could have just had those 3 strands. You could have just had the rose quartz and the 2 shell. That would have looked really pretty, wouldn't it? But if you add in the hematite, doesn't it add just another level of dynamic? Just adds another range to your jewellery making. So it's a 4-strand offer, including your heart-shaped rose quartz. Heart-shaped rose quartz. Such a pretty strand, and again, just like we saw the potential from the floral fluorite, you've got the same chance here with those beautiful hearts of rose quartz. You've got that versatility, that wearability, that styleability from your heart shape. You know, you think about that New York boutique jewelers just off Central Park. Got their main centre aspect to their designs is the heart shape. And you've got the chance to really get that perhaps boutique appeal from your jewellery, working with the heart shape from your rose quartz. You are going to get an added bonus to this combination, because you're going to get a beautiful single druzy. That could be your centerpiece, that could be your focal point to a variety of different looks, and certainly working with those pinks and those creams, adding a real sense of elegance to your jewellery. This is a big quantity of ingredients for this kit, isn't it? Now you're getting 10 metres of your 0.4mm gauge, and it's your antique bronze, one of our most popular. You've also got a further 15 metres of your 0.25mm gauge of your antique bronze. You're going to get your beading thread, your monofilament and your elastic, and if that wasn't enough, over 40 pieces of your gold-plated sterling silver findings. That's your gold-plated, includes your jump rings, crimp beads, bolt ring clasps, shepherd hooks, eye pins and head pins, all in one price offer. Now, as you know, so far today, we're nearly 2 hours into the show, and we have said to you, luxury for less all the way along this show. We have that intention, that is our focus, luxury for less. You should be paying nearly £50 on this bundle pack. This kit should be charging and should be costing you, if you were buying all of these as separate entities, nearly £50. In fact, today, luxury for less, we take it as low as we can go, £26.95. I mean, that really is us taking a massive, massive squeeze on that price tag. £26.95, a huge price reduction. If you'd like to join me, it's £2.95 that you pay once for the whole day. So £2.95. You can add as many times as you like to that £2.95 order. So once you've started, maybe you've already bought those gorgeous lobster claw clasps that we did at the very start of the show with the early bird. You made your purchase of your sterling silver. Add some more sterling silver with this. Add some more luxury with the hematite, the shell pearl and the rose quartz. Add the wire as well. I mean, there's a bonus. Not just one spool, but two. That's 25 metres of wire that you're getting for £26.95. Of course, if you want to join us, you can do so on 0800 644 655, or alternatively, join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. It's £26.95 for what should be essentially nearly £50 worth of opportunity. That's a big reduction. It's luxury for less today. Congratulations if you've joined us. And the jewellery that Joe has created is really inspiring that luxury feel. You've really gone along the lines of getting that feminine, beguiling, a little bit of seduction and there's that style.
I'm still on my bridal kick.
Were you?
Yeah.
You're still on that?
This one worked for me.
It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And the interesting thing is the antique bronze wire just adds a real vintage feel, doesn't it?
It works really well as well.
It really does add that another layer of wearability. I don't know whether that's even a word. I think I might have made that up. But if I have, I'm sorry. I like how the hematite works against it as well.
Yeah.
You know, that cashmere and pink combination is so classy and elegant, isn't it?
Pinks and greys look beautiful together. They really do. It's such a delicate, feminine, girly look.
Yeah, you're right though. You're absolutely right. But then you've just taken the pinks and you've done almost a matching set here where you've worked the bronze of the wire against those beautiful softer pinks, and again it's just taken the pink and given it another twist by adding a different shade of colour to it, or a different dynamic to it even. Lovely pendant, and then, as I say, matching bracelet as well, and then you've gone for a bit of a twist.
Yes.
Because you've gone for a look and I went, oh, that's a beautiful choker. Isn't that gorgeous to have that centrepiece right on the neckline, to have that focal point of the druzy? That's beautiful. But wait for it. Wait for it. Look at this. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Keep going. Oh, is that for those really sexy back dresses?
I've been popping to local bride shops recently to have a look, see what colours are in and everything like that. And a lot of the dresses have got quite low cutbacks.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're one extreme or the other. They're either the high back with the lace effect.
Yes.
Or they've got quite slinky low backs.
Oh, really? Oh, how very.
I thought for somebody with a nice updo with their hair, you just got a little bit of...
That would be beautiful. Yeah, that's very Nicole Kidman-esque, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go for a bit of that. I'm not that sexy, I've always liked the idea of it. I saw a beautiful dress a few months ago. I talked about it on air. I never bought it because I just got a bit scared about it, really. I just like that, nah, I'm not that cool. I'm not that glamorous. There's no point in pretending, there's no point in trying. Now, you're gonna show us this technique because this is interesting, because if I just take this off and I just give you a close-up. Now what Joe's done is, instead of using the wire as separate individual components, you've actually linked them in. Can you see how instead of it's all one coil that Joe's worked with? See how they're linking together? Gorgeous. So you're going to show us how to do it?
Yep.
And I presume it's gizmo-esque.
Yep, it's a simple gizmo coil. The one I've done for the demonstration is slightly bigger than the one I used at home because I wanted it really delicate, so I used a little bit of my 125 wire to make a smaller gizmo
coil.
Mandrel. That's the word I was looking for.
Mandrel.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You use that as the base.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Got you.
You can also take apart a metal coat hanger and do things like that. Rachel's said on screen and all sorts. So
okay, brilliant.
you can have a mandrel as big or small as you can get a mandrel for.
Cool.
And just still use your normal gizmo.
Your gizmo winder.
to hold it in place.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to start off just by doing the end of the bracelet first, just so I've got a stable point. I'm going to get a length of beading thread much longer than I need. I like to work like that. Beading thread is less than a pence a metre.
Yeah.
You're not going to waste it.
Yeah.
And little bits, you can keep them to one side if you're frugal and turn them into earrings.
Yeah, you don't need to be too precious with...
No.
You get 50 metres in a pack anyway, don't you?
So I'm just going to fold my beading thread in half and put one of the clasps on the end. Put a crimp bead on. Squish it down to the end. And crimp. And we're going to start off by putting one of the pearls through both strands through one of the pearls.
Yeah.
Then we're going to separate our strands out. I'm going to start off on one strand. We're going to put about the top knuckle of your thumb. I worked out was about the right size to
For each
go
gap.
around the pearls.
Okay.
So we're just going to separate our coil out slightly. Put our beading thread through it so it comes out of the gap where we separated our coil.
Yeah.
On the opposite side, we're going to put one of the pearls. And then we're going to rinse and repeat on opposites. So now on the one where we've got the coil,
Yeah.
we're going to add a bead.
Yeah.
We're going to go about to the top knuckle in again, separate out our coil, and go in just after where we came out with the last bit. It's right, it's a bit awkward doing this back to front for you all so you can see what I'm doing. And when you start pulling it tight,
Oh, I see. Now I've got it. So
The
it's
tighter you
the
pull it-
tighter that you've... I was thinking, I can't see how that's going to work. But
Yep.
it's actually when you start to create that tightness of the gemstones that then the wire coils round
Yep.
and almost frames it, doesn't it?
and then you just carry on exactly the same.
Opposite.
Yep,
Coil it round, cut it in, thumb length, coil, in it round.
yep. And you just make it tighter and more pronounced by how tight you put your crimp bead on at the end.
Makes absolute sense. Total sense. Loving it. Isn't it nice to just see designs like that where you go, well, how exactly? And then when you go, makes sense. £26.95. Don't forget that is your sterling silk with your gold-plated findings. And you also get your pearls, your shell pearl, and you'll also get those beautiful rose quartz hearts and the hematite. The hematite being used to great effect, just like this. And you can see that just adds that real sense of another layer of beauty to this combination. If you want to join us, it's £26.95, not forgetting getting 25 metres of wire. That includes 10 metres of the 0.4 and 15 metres of your 0.25mm gauge wire in your antique bronze. Sterling silver findings as well. All yours for the taking for less than £27. And if you fancy getting started into jewellery making, you will get your free tutorial booklet and DVD free of charge. Free of charge. I like that word, free of charge, with your free tutorial booklet and DVD. Not much to get for free these days, but
Not
you do
at
get
all.
that. If you want to be introduced to jewellery making, don't get much easier than that. Free of charge. Did I say the word free? I think I did. We have a lot still to look forward to here on our Luxury for Less show, so don't go anywhere. It's time for the Wall of Fame. I have got 4 or 3, and it's Julie in Wolverhampton. She says, made this latest entry from Labradorite shell, a pearl from Jewellery Maker. She loves the shows and the fantastic deals that we give daily, and she's thanking us for feeding her addiction. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. And I love this design. Very, very pretty. Very nice metallic feel to it. Quality. Gorgeous look. Congratulations. And as I say, you are 4 or 3.
I've got 404 from Louise. I attached my first entry to the Wall of Fame. I found Jewellery Maker whilst recovering from an illness. I treated myself to my first kit at Christmas. I love making bridal items. I've used rose quartz and pearls with silver plated spacers, and the rose quartz nuggets and everything pink on the front of the necklace was in my lovely bead scoop. Love watching you all and the inspiration from the designers. From Louise in Morayshire, Scotland.
Oh, well, sending you all the best and hope that your recovery's going well, Louise. And, well, I tell you what a great idea. And I know for a lot of people, jewellery making is not just about getting involved in a hobby. It's actually almost therapeutic. It has a very cathartic feel.
Definitely,
good
yeah.
For those who are recovering from illness or anything like that. So it's lovely for you to inspire us. 4-5 is Katrina in Livingston. She says, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame. I used the Moon River kit pieces to make this up. The Amazonite and Labradorite from another kit went so well together. I wanted to make something structured but quite tribal in style. I also used sterling silver copper plated findings. All materials are from Jewellery Maker. Went over budget this month, so I have to sit on my hands this week, but love loads of things, and hopefully we'll be back in stock when payday comes. Keep up the good work, and love to all of the crew at Jewellery Maker. Well, bless you, Katrina. We'll do our very, very best to, to make sure everything's in stock for next week for you. Can't guarantee it though. 4-5 you are, and lovely colours.
I've got 406, which is from Jenny. Hi everyone at JM. I've been a long time Gems TV watcher and have surprisingly only really discovered Jewellery Maker in the last 2 weeks. I'm now watching every day, buying and getting inspiration. In the past, I used glass beads in my jewellery making and love the quality and character that genuine gemstones bring to each piece. I will only use genuine gems in my jewellery from now on. I think the presenters, designers and crew are brilliant and together make the show really fun to watch. Below is a bracelet that I've made from the gems that I've bought in the last 2 weeks. There's turquoise, clear quartz, amethyst, kyanite, apatite, sodalite, garnet, onyx, black agate and lapis.
Goodness!
I also made my own clasp, which is something I have never thought of doing before. I'm so pleased with it. Thank everyone for me. Jenny.
Oh, Jenny, that's brilliant. What a collection already you've got for 2 weeks. I've got this, I've got that, and I've got this, and I've got that. Brilliant. Congratulations, Jenny. I've got Jeannie, and it's Jeannie from Stourport, and she says, attached this week's entry to the Wall of Fame 4-piece set is made from white round pearls, burgundy faceted shell pearl, white coin pearls, wire and mesh for the necklace cord from my stash. Look at that set for elegant. Beautiful look. And don't forget, we have got a competition running as well to ask you to name one of our bundles. If you haven't already done it, then you've still got time to do so. We've had some brilliant names come in, but if you haven't already done it, then you have got the chance to do so. 60777. Make sure you start your text with James Studio and give us your name and your customer number, and you could, if you come up with the best name for our hematite and garnet combination, if you come up with the best name, then you could get a bead scoop. I have got coming up, well, we've talked about luxury for less. Oh, you don't get much more luxurious than this. It is one of our collector's cut choices. Look at the quality of this. Yours for the taking straight after this.
Come and join guest designer Laura Binding on our Cuffs and Bangles workshop. Laura will guide you through how to design a combination of cuff styles and shapes, as well as techniques including wrapping and weaving. The full course includes a range of different gauges of wire, a bead scoop bag, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to our museum. All of this for $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
A big hello from everyone here in Jaipur. Namaste.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Are you ready to shake off the snowflakes and celebrate summer? Well, how about joining us on Friday the 28th of June for our Summer Sunshine Dinner? This year we're leaving the Midlands and heading to London for an evening of glitz and glamour in order to support the Colourful Life Foundation. Overlooking the iconic Butler's Wharf, the Tower Hotel is located on the banks of the River Thames. This prestigious venue neighbours the World Heritage Site, the Tower of London, home to the Crown Jewels. Join Steve and Sarah Bennett, a host of presenters, as well as our friend and newly appointed trustee of the Colourful Life Foundation, Glenn Lehrer. There will be auctions and raffles, as well as the chance to join the Colourful Life Foundation's brand new sponsorship programme, an exciting way of directly supporting the projects that matter to you. Places are limited, so for more information or to book, please call 0845 612 2000 or email tggcball@gems.tv. See you in London.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we have many stages of quality control, from lab tests all the way through to our own in-house gemologists. We're confident with our quality, but we want to give you that peace of mind by offering you a 30-day money-back guarantee.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. Come and learn alongside our expert Liz Welsh about how to use your jewel enamel starter kit. This DVD will introduce you to the fundamentals of using jewel enamel, including melting, using Carantha molds, heat polishing, bezel setting, and adding gleam and a stellar flash to enhance your designs. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. It's lovely to have your company on our Luxury for Less day. We've got the pleasure of having the company of the gorgeous Jo inspiring us, and Jo will be joining us on our live broadcast today at 2 o'clock. It's our masterclass where we will be inspiring you to create the ultimate look. Yes, we'll be giving you gem setting tips with the gorgeous Jo. Wire work is something that I think a lot of people love to do, but there's many people who would love to set their individual gemstones. That's essentially what you're going to teach us how to do today.
Yes, it's going to involve learning how to make the frame to bezel set your own jewellery.
Oh, I'm excited about that one. It's 2 o'clock today. It'll be live with the gorgeous Jo, and I know there'll be a lot of people excited. I will let you know to any of our gem lovers out there, as well as setting great gemstones, we've got great gemstones to offer as well. We have Mystic Quartz coming your way this afternoon. That's live at 2 till 3 o'clock. 2 till 3 today. You will, well, you won't want to miss it. I assure you of that. Also, talking of feature strands that you wouldn't want to miss out on, this is one of our ultimate luxury for less deals of the day. This is the most extraordinary gemstone. If you want to join us, now's the time to do so. Look at that. It doesn't get much more delightful than that now, does it? Every single gemstone has been cut with an individual attention to really bring out the luxury of labradorescence. Now, of course, this is one of our finest gemstones within our vaults right now. It's one of our most desired, one of our most requested. And I think one of the finest things about it is that with every single stone, you'll get a different radiance of colour perspective. You'll get a different dynamic of light reaction. Every single stone is truly exceptional. It's a strand of distinction, but it's also one of our collector's cut choices. And really, that colour is what makes it so exciting, thanks to the cut. Now, that's just one of them. That's just one of these feature gemstones. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 statement size stones, 6 between 75 carats, where you're talking at least 10, 12 carats per stone. And every single one, can you see how the elongated facets allow the light to hit on the largest surface of the area of every facet? Beautiful stone, very exciting. And of course, the nice part about Jewellery Maker is that we want to make this a luxury for less offer. We want to give you a statement gemstone opportunity. 6 of these stones for one price tag. We should be, and you know, if you do your research, not just elsewhere, but actually research on our very own website, we should be taking this collector's cut strand of distinction to well over 20, well, I would say £24 is your price point that you'd expect for this type of strand. The cut, the grading, the quality of the labradorescence, you'd say easily a £24 price tag. If I said over 20, I know that I'd be absolutely, and this is a Gems TV kind of a price point, you know, the luxury of getting, having a sister channel where you know the price point that they would charge on one of our sister channels for a set gemstone piece would be, what, £50+, I'd say, for one of those stones sitting in a silver ring. And yet you can create your own look, your own style. Watch today at 2 o'clock. You could even set this by yourself by the end of today into a beautiful look for one price tag. Less than £20. Okay, I'll just show you as a hot rock, just as a hot rock. Look at that. One hot rock, gosh, that, hey, I tell you what, that, now this, as I was looking at that one, another one was just dazzling with loads of light. Did you see it? It was going, hang on a minute, what about me? You haven't looked at me yet. I need to be seen. Look at this one. It's saying, hello, look, I've got greens, look at me. That's the thing about labradorescence. You just don't know what you're going to see next. On each angle, you'll see something exciting, something delightful, whether it's the turquoises, sometimes it's ocean greens, sometimes it's these beautiful golden flavours, a delight for each one of those. Big strand as well. Look at that for a centerpiece. 75 carats between just 6 gemstones. That means you're guaranteeing yourself some statement hot rock solitaires. Beautiful qualities. Congratulations. A little bit more of the darker, richer tones of Labrador. Obviously, labradorescence has a range of base colours. Normally is like a steel grey, whereas this feels like it's a little bit more dramatic, which allows the light reaction. God, can you see that? Sometimes our cameras just don't pick up what I'm seeing. It's so frustrating sometimes. There you go. Can you start to see those colours? Amazing. Truly. There you go. That's what I was seeing. I was like, surely it can show you. Like the Caribbean Sea, $19.95 is all you pay. A feature strand of distinction as part of our collector's cut strands. Oh, I can't take my eyes out. I know I've got to move on. I've got to move on. I've been told 3 times, move on, Vic. I can't help but just to be, I just want to keep on showing you every one of these gemstones. An amazing deal. Queues on the lines. Please do be patient. We'll process your call as fast as we can. It is a free phone number that you're dialing, and we'll process your call in strict rotation, and certainly worth your patience if you'd like to join us on that one. $19.95. I'll leave it there. Just enchant me a little bit more. Now, earlier on, I showed you some Amazonite, and I had a couple of text messages because I didn't tell you when it was coming up. So I will just give you the heads up. How about that? Beautiful. Probably one of the largest size in this shape that I've done. I don't think I've ever done this size and this shape before. Gorgeous, gorgeous 20 mil Amazonite. If you want to join us, this is going to be a very, very exciting look. Very exciting look. And I'm just wondering if it would go with a little bit of chain. What about putting it with a bit of chain? That would be seriously funky. Seriously funky. Okay, the Amazonite coming up later on in the show, a brand new strand. But before that, let's do some chain. I almost really started to swing that around my head, didn't I? You're getting a lot of chain. Is that a metre? 2 metres. Okay. Yeah, oh sorry, I caught my microphone there. Look at that. And it's a double link chain. Oh, that's really, really exciting. That could be a belt, you know, a really nice feature belt, a nice handbag chain, or, you know, you've got something different to create from this chain. Don't always have to think about maybe neckline pieces, or think about your accessories, think about perhaps a nice anklet or those kind of looks, a belt or a, you know, as I say, there's so many different ways to look at this. Of course, as you can see on the graphic, it says a helping hand. You're also going to get our helping hands tool. Now I have to say, helping hand tool is very, very popular. We have so many people loving this tool because it just makes your life easy. It makes your life easy because you've got anybody who does close-up work, anybody who struggles with seeing through it, their what's it called? The oh, I've got that upside down. Hang on, there you go. I was thinking, why is that not stand straight? Because I'd got it wrong. You can see there, it's a really thought out, well-designed tool. All you need to see is that you've got 2 little crocodile clips here to put your strands in. So if you want to perhaps bead and thread, etc., it works beautifully. You've then got also the magnifying glass. So if you struggle with seeing smaller holes in your seed beads and things like that, pearls, etc., you want to get a close-up, well, this does the job for you. You don't have to struggle anymore. Your helping hands tool, one of our most popular tools to make life easy. And I tell you what, for the price of that tool alone, it's fantastic to get such an incredible tool for such a low price tag. But then we're also going to give you your chain. We're giving you 2 meters of chain as well for this price tag. And the price you should be paying, closer to £20. The price you're actually paying, £12.95. £12.95. You could pay £12.95 for a belt. In fact, you pay £20–30 for a belt in some of these shops. I'm just going to show you this because I'm going to stand up a second, Kaz, just be warned. But the only reason I want to do that is because, look, can you see that? There's a nice little chain belt. How cool would that be? Just add a little bit of detail. Can you see it against my black dress? Yeah, it just adds a little bit of detail, doesn't it? And then you've got a little bit of movement, so you've got a little bit of colour. It's not just about, look at me. Hi, Mum. It's not just about thinking about this as perhaps a chain for the neckline or for the wrist, although that would be a really funky chain bracelet. Actually, it's about thinking about it in a different way altogether. £12.95 for the helping hands tool, one of our most popular tools, and really does make your life easier. And 2 meters of chain for £12.95. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I tell you what, I did say that I thought that the chain would go nicely with the Amazonite, so how about we do the Amazonite right away? Should we do that now? Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. This chair's really creaky. Can you hear it? All the time creaking. We need to see, can we just ask, can we get a little bit of oil? Because it's not me bones. I know you're all suggesting that today I'm a bit old with my little and large comments and my halfpenny comments and shillings, but I do need a little bit of oil, I think. Not me personally. Right, or maybe I do. We have got for you, I've never done a size like this before in this shape, I know that because I'd remember it. You've got your 20mm squares. Nearly 500 carats within this one strand, so these are sizable, these are real focal point. One of my favourite colours in terms of its wearability, and one of the things I like about it is that you could instantly see a spring and summer collection being based around this colour, you know, this beautiful tropical ocean shade. But I also think if you took something like a smoky quartz and put this against it, you could so well work this and wear it into autumn and winter as well, because it has a frosty feel about it as well. In fact, when I was in, sounds like I'm gonna name drop it out, but when I was in Antarctica, the icebergs, you know when you think that something's going to be all white? Well, actually, the icebergs were mainly this colour blue, because when the ice compressed, it became this bright turquoise and this incredible shade of green. So really, this is a gemstone that works for a tropical feel for your spring and summer collection, but then will have just as much impact on your autumn and winter collection when you start to work with your tweeds and your more muted browns and bronzes. You could get some really seductive looks from this colour. It's a versatile gemstone. Of course, when you're making your own jewellery, you've got the chance to be able to mix it up. And mix it up is exactly what we're going to do on the price, because nigh on 500 carats of Amazonite. I'll say that again, nearly 500 carats of Amazonite in one strand for less than £8. Luxury for less. That's what I'm talking about here at Jewellery Maker. It's flying out. Of course it is. Look at the price tag. It's $7.95. Let's just show you on the wrist, because I think really you can imagine this just a simple stretchy bracelet. You know, maybe your white linens, perhaps you're going to wear simple little vest tops over, you know, casual wear of nice shirt, open collar, anything like that. And you just want to have something that has that crispness of colour. Very easy wear jewellery. That's easy wear stretchy bracelet jewellery for less than £8. $7.95 is all you pay. I mean, that could, in terms of size, it could actually just be a single pendant. And that pendant with a chain that we did earlier yesterday, if you got the chain, or with the chain that we've done today, maybe with this chain. What a great look. A single centrepiece. What an opportunity. $7.95 is all you pay. Congratulations to you. And the next deal I have for you, I think would complement very, very well. Very, 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 very well, in fact. Look at this. Look at this. There is some awesome quality to this Labrador essence. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Woo. See, when you see quality like this, it just makes, I just sit back and go, yeah, I don't really need to do anything. Yeah, I don't need to say anything really, because this is just doing the work. It's doing what it's meant to do, and wow, it looks fantastic. So you've got there, I've done the Amazonite, we've ticked that box. Now we're going to give you, I'm going to give you these individual. Amazingly, I'm not just giving you a single strand. I'm not just going to give you this one strand, because you're going to get a double quantity opportunity, but I'm going to show you this first. And I kind of want to show you them, every single one of them, because every single one of them is catching the light. I mean, that one's a bright purple, that one's a gorgeous rainbow, and then there's a lovely rich turquoisey green down there. Every one of them is different. Look at that. That literally takes you through a rainbow from the top to the bottom, doesn't it? It looks like a hologram. Absolutely. And it's sometimes when you look at this, you go, God, this is Mother Nature. You know, this is Mother Nature created this. This is not, you know, a mass-produced piece. Absolutely beautiful. And as you can see there, every single one of these gemstones is offering you something different. Oh, look at that. There's a bit of rainbow colour. You see that there? Every single one of them is different. I just need to catch the light in a different way. And there's your turquoises coming from this one. Every single one of them has the quality, and each one's going to be different. And this is in studio lighting. I mean, oh, hello. Look at that. Oh, oh. Cool. It's because, you see, you've got a larger surface area, and the larger the surface area, if it's a quality labradorite, the larger surface area will actually give you even more impact of labradorescence. I can't take my eyes off it. That is a corker. You have got to know, I have less than 50 in stock now. That's it. Less than 50 in the vaults now. I'm not even stopping there. For those of you who know me, I often talk about the cashmeres and pinks, that classic, very elegant combination. We're doing it again. We are doing it again. Cashmeres and pinks. This would go beautifully with our second kit of the day, but it goes just equally as well against those enchanting, dynamic, delightful, wow factor labradorite. Very popular gem strands together here. Of course, rose quartz, always one of our top sellers because of its femininity, because of its elegance, its seduction. I don't do often these shapes. That's the rather nice thing about this, is this elongated, curved. Okay, I've got less than 40 in the vaults available now. Selling out. It is going to be a sellout offer. If you want to join us, I've got low stock quantity. Please do be quick on the lines, because you should be paying a much higher price tag. You know as well as I do, you should be paying a much higher price tag. The price you're actually paying for both. For both. For both. No. Well, surely that strand alone should be over 20. That should be over 20 quid easily. I mean, probably that one gemstone would sell for that elsewhere. Look at the quality. Oh, that is extraordinary. It's almost gone. It's almost gone. If you've got any of those, hands up. Congratulations has got to go to you, because you've got yourself... Could you imagine just as a big hot rock on the hand? Look at that. Imagine that. Whoa! You wouldn't take your eyes off, would you? You couldn't drive with it on, because you'd be too busy looking at the labradorite than the road. 6 left in stock. That's it. 6 left. 4. Gone. Gone, gone, gone. Congratulations. $14.95. Amazing, amazing. Luxury for less, we said today. I think we have ticked boxes today. I think if you say something like luxury for less, you kind of have to make sure that's what you do. Oh, are we doing it? Oh, yes, we are. What we're doing next? All right, then. All right, then. Oh, now, this was yesterday. One of our gorgeous bead ladies who comes in, beading buddies, bead ladies, beading buddy ladies, comes in and tries to inspire from some of our bundles and creates jewellery. Now, I have to say, when I saw this jewellery, it's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Now, I'm going to show you. Shall I show you this or this first? Shall I show you the jewellery or should I? It's hard. Okay, Amelia, you make the call. I'm going to show the jewellery first, or I'm going to show everybody the ingredients first?
Let's tease them. Let's show the ingredients.
Ingredients first. Okay, Amelia makes the choice. Amelia says that we're going to show you the ingredients first to this amazing. And when you see the jewellery, you'll go, that's cool. There is brilliant. Okay, just take a look at the ingredients. First of all, you're going to get these mesh beads. They're fabulous. They're like big lanterns. Big lanterns. Now, I'll work alongside those golden hues. You've got your lapis lazuli. And your lapis lazuli here is instantly creating an Egyptian feel, isn't it? You just wanna be at the pyramids with Cleopatra. You got that real sense of elegance, and then adding to that very much Egyptian feel, you've then got your pyrite. you've got your faceted pyrite. So you've got your beads, you've got your lapis lazuli, and you've got your pyrite combination. Right. It's called Egyptian Pharaoh, and that's exactly what you're getting from this combination. You've got that enchanting feel about it. Wait till you see the jewellery that has been created. You wouldn't even guess that it came from this bundle. Ready? Steady? Go. How amazing is this? I mean, it's such a contemporary feel about it. But just look at those mesh beads, right? Look, mesh bead. Isn't that good? Isn't that really cool? But wait, I've got another piece to show you, just to give you a totally different spin on these mesh beads. How about this? Look, these are the mesh beads. These are the mesh beads, but look at the different ways that they've been worked with to then create totally different looks. From that, you could either create this look or this look. Isn't that fab? Isn't that fab? I love it. I love the idea of just thinking outside the box, trying something different, and look at the results that you can get. Something totally unique. This is about getting a contemporary feel to your jewellery, something very stylised. Definitely got that Egyptian feel with the colour combination. And your price tag is less than £15. $14.95. You've got a combination of getting your lapis lazuli faceted drops, you've got your faceted pyrite, and you've also got your mesh beads, all for less than £15. What a great offer. What a great opportunity. Just got to make the most of them. I know for a lot of people, when you see those mesh beads, you might go, oh, I don't know what to do with those. Am I just going to, it might be a bit too big. And then when you see the potential of them, just like that, you can see an opportunity to create something totally unique to your jewellery collection. Congratulations, you got that one. $14.95 is all you pay, less than £15. Straight to another deal. We have got coming your way a little bit of a heads up. Beautiful. Now, well, probably about 3 or 4 days in a row. Definitely yesterday, definitely Saturday, probably Friday as well. So definitely 3 days in a row of the weekend. We did a variety of different sizes of your blue quartz gemstones. Ocean blues, they were all fantastic. 8, 10, 12 mil, faceted, some non-faceted. And flew out, sold out every single time, came to it, sold out. I have to tell you, if you've got any of those strands, if you've got any of those ocean blues, these pearls, oh, are just going to go so well. Take a look at the colour. I love these. I do love this colour. I'm so really obvious about the colours that I like. Like I don't feel at the moment that I have any boundary that's being pushed in terms of my colour preference, because at the moment it feels like the blues and the turquoises and all of those ocean colours, they're all coming through thick and fast here at Jewellery Maker, and it's great. And I think because it's spring and summer, we want those colours, don't we? Kind of want that freshness, that lightness, and that lovely illuminating colour. It makes me smile. I always think of blue skies and it makes me smile, and that's what you're seeing here. Or think of oceans, and again, I just love that. I get such a sense of serenity when I think of oceans and water. Beautiful. Okay, those are coming up later on in the show. Not just yet. I love that colour. Now, I've already done you some great single strand deals, and another brand new strand coming your way right now. It's your Preite, one of your largest strands that we have in our vaults right now. You've got here over 250 carats, that's 265 carats of Preite. These are faceted around 10mm. You've got these grape greens with a haziness. Do you know that this gemstone has a bit of a phosphorescence to it? It takes in light and it harbours it, and then you put it into darkness and it'll illuminate. Ooh, there's not many gemstones that can do that. Not many gemstones at all, but this stone has that illuminating quality. If you like it, if you like that fresh, really, really fresh and vibrant look for your spring and summer collection, those little inclusions inside, those little textures of clarity characteristics, that's not a negative, that's a good asset to a gemstone like this because it gives it individuality. It gives it a unique quality to every single stone. These are genuine gemstones. If you want Mother Nature's fingerprint, then this is exactly what you'll receive with this quality strand. Preite, 10mm, faceted rounds, brand new strand for just $6.95. $6.95. Glowing grape greens. Yeah, great luck, great luck. 0800 644 655 is the number that you can dial if you'd like to join us on our free phone number. You can alternatively join us at www.jewellerymaker.com, where you can add to your order as many times as you like on that single postage and packing. Standard delivery is $2.95, and that'll come, well, as soon as we can get it to be honest. Or if you want your express delivery, you want it sooner than even that. And $4.95, we're still less than a fiver for express delivery, and that's a matter, again, how many times you add to your order. We've got some bumper things to add to your delivery today, of course, including a wire writing system. A lot of people have been really excited about this because it's really nice to add an individual touch to your jewellery. Imagine if you had your stall set up and you could say to somebody, okay, go away for 5 minutes and I'll write in wire a beautiful, your name or whatever you want me to say in wire, and I can make a fantastic necklace for you within 5 minutes. That's what you've got the chance to do, your wire writing system. Coming your way very, very shortly. And my presenter pick, let's not forget my presenter pick. We have got for you over 180 metres of cord with the Kumihimo disc. Anybody who hasn't experienced the amazing quality of Kumihimo and the affecting jewellery that you can get, this is going to be the one for you. It's your hemp cord bumper pack. 180 plus metres of hemp cord. But just to recap on your jewel enamel super saver. That's my exercise done for the day. That's me spent. You've got here amethyst colours, sapphire colours, ruby colour, red, silver colour, apatite colour and citrine colours, all in your powder pots. Enamel is certainly one of our most popular of techniques, and rightly so. It's fast, it's efficient, it's waste-free, because even if you don't use everything up that you've put into your melting pot, you can then just put it to one side, let it cool down. Once it's cooled down, put it into a storage pot and then start all over again. Put it back in when you're ready to make some more jewellery, put it back into the melter pot, and you can then create another piece of jewellery. No waste at all with your jewel enamel. You get the DVD to take you step by step to introduce you to this amazing technique, and you get all of these pots. Now each pot should be £4. That's £4 on our website, so you should be in total paying $28.95, because you've got your 6 pots and you've got your your DVD comes in at $4.95 on a normal day. But this is luxury for less, and your luxury for less for 6 pots of your enamel plus your DVD coming in as a super saver deal at just $14.95. Already half the stock allocated. We started with a really significant quantity, right? We knew it would be well received. We started with a significant quantity, and now already half the stock is allocated. If you'd like to join us, we normally would say to you when you're working with these, you know, the nicest part about them is you can work individually with the colours, but you can mix them up as well and get some delightful looking jewellery. Work with the Angelina foils that we did earlier on as well. Those can add another texture altogether to your enamel. Lots of different ways to really get some wow factor, immediate resulting jewellery. I mean, quite simply, as immediate as a 2-minute setting time, around about 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the size obviously, but around 2 to 3 minutes setting time, and then you've got a piece of jewellery ready to go. It's amazing, it's incredible. And as I say, nicest part about it, you have no waste. You wear your jewellery, you've done that, you've had compliments galore. All you need to do, Back in the melting pot. I'm going to make something else now. I think it's brilliant. Honestly, I think enamel is fabulous. Fabulous. Congratulations, you got that one. That was just a recap at £14.95. Each pot should be £4. We've just done each pot for £1.66. That's a great deal, isn't it? £1.66 instead of £4. Not going to happen very often, I don't think. But congratulations, you got it. Right then, another astonishing deal coming your way right now on our Luxury for Less day. Introducing probably my favourite kit of the day. I know, put my neck on the line there, but I think this is one of my favourite kits for that monochrome impact. You've got everything you need from us within this kit to get some incredibly good looking jewellery. And within this offer, we are bringing you gemstones that you will definitely enjoy working with. Why do I say that? Because there's some of our most popular gems, there's some of our most popular designs. You've got here a combination of your plain rounds of your black onyx. These are the largest of the gemstones within this combination, full strands. You've got your 10mm, 30cm strand of black onyx. You're then getting your hematite barrels. I'd call them almost rice beads because they do taper off. So rice beads perhaps is the best way to describe them in terms of their shape. Your hematite rice beads, 8x5mm. You've then got your magnesite in your simple rounds of 4mm, and again matching alongside that faceted 4mm in your black agate. It's monochrome, it's a very, very workable combination of gemstones. The metallic of the hematite adds a lovely edge to the overall finish of this. And we've then added, and this is what I like about what we've done here, we've got what is obviously a really well thought out combination of gemstones that we've then added and added and added to. Added 10 meters of your 0.25mm gauge wire, black. Added a further 10 meters of your 0.4mm gauge wire. So you've got already so much jewellery to be had thanks to this combination. The black is an obvious. The combination with that white and the metallic of the hematite adds another level of seduction. Adding again with your monofilament, your elastic and your beading thread, and adding again with 100 pieces of your silver plated copper findings. That's 100 pieces with a metre of chain, with your decorative toggle clasps, with your eye pins, head pins, shepherd hooks, your chandeliers, your boat ring clasps. All of this comes as part of this pack. This kit is amazing, and when you see the resulting jewellery like this, you know you have got some incredible opportunity. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just gorgeous? And guess what? You should be paying over £36. And I said luxury for less, didn't I? And so far today, I genuinely do believe that we've done luxury for less on every single offer. Like I'm looking and we're an hour and 40 minutes into the show, and I 2 hours 40 into the show. I think that 2 hours and 40 have fulfilled the brief of luxury for less. We're going to keep on going. Luxury for less. How about this? 4 feature strands. We've got 20 meters of wire, you've got 100 silver-plated copper findings and all of your threading pack for one price tag, luxury for less, $18.95 again. Kim is pushing that boundary. She's taken that luxury for less and she is running. That is one heck of a baton that Kim is running with today on the luxury for less theme. An amazing deal. 18.95 is all you. Huge congratulations to you. Absolutely magnificent. 18.95. I don't think that you'd have come up with that price tag. Well, you couldn't possibly think that really? Would we do that price tag? No, I wouldn't have expected so. Luxury for less, a sensational combination. And as I say, surely you'd hand over 18, 19, 20 pounds for just that look now. That is such a cool look. And that's bringing together pretty much all of the gemstones, isn't it? That is bringing together, I was thinking, what's that pink? It's just a bit of fluff. That is literally bringing together all of the gemstones. So cool, so cool. And that's just one of them. That's just one of the pieces. And I have to say that Joe, I think, has really excelled on this. And, you know, I'm not saying that you didn't with the others, but I would suggest that this is the kit that really inspired you.
Yes.
I get that from this kit. This is the one that really got your creativity going, because you've done not just that beautiful design for the butterfly, but you also then went for some very intricate, detailed designs for the other pieces as well.
Yeah, I don't often get a chance to do monochrome because a lot of the pieces I do are either bridal, so it's pearls and pinks and pale blues, or they're the complete opposite, so they're bright, bold, wirework colours. And to be able to do it was beautiful. And it inspired me today.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is that every single piece that you've done has really taken that monochrome and given it you've either gone contemporary, you've then gone for this beautiful choker. This choker is amazing. And that choker has got a really nice influence of, you know, I feel like it has got a very vintage feel about it. It's got this timeless quality about it.
Yeah, I've always loved... You'll notice a lot of my pieces I do a lot of chokers, but it's because that's what I like wearing.
Do you?
Yeah, I've always...
Isn't that
I
interesting?
love chokers. And so I have been inspired by pieces I've worn in the past. That one I had it was like a seed bead elasticated choker, which gave me the idea for
That's amazing.
wire work.
It's just beautiful. It really is. That price tag. I'm not surprised to hear we're now in low stock, and I mean really low stock. So if you do want to join us, you are going to have to be very, very quick. $18.95 is all you pay for 4 feature necklaces, 3 pairs of earrings, plus the feature bracelet, all for less than for $95. Do you know, truthfully, I'd pay $18.95 for every one of those pieces of jewellery. I really would, because I think there's a luxury about this. Of course, we all know that I love monochrome. I've got a thing about just wearing black. I find it very comfortable. I find it really easy. I love the idea of getting just detailed jewellery like this in my collection. I love it. I think you've done a gorgeous job.
Thank you.
Really do. And you're going to show us how to create this choker-like style look, aren't you?
I'm going to show you a small section.
Okay, if I hold it like this, then at least we can get a bit of a close-up, because I think you need to see the intricacy of the design. It's such a cool look, Joe. It's such a fab look. Oh, sorry. So, how did you begin? I'm kind of almost impossible for me to work out how you did it.
Well, I'm going to be nice to you all.
Go on.
And I'm going to demonstrate the first part big.
Okay.
Just so you can actually see what I'm doing.
All right, okay, that's a good idea. And then you can then everybody at home can then reduce it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used my round nose pliers.
Okay.
To make the little jump rings. I'm going to demonstrate it on the mandrel so you can just see what I'm doing, otherwise my hands are going to get in the way.
Okay, fair dues.
So what I'm going to do to start off with is just use our mandrel to create a circle. Wrap it round 3-4 times, depends on how structured you want the circle to be.
Okay.
And once you've got your spring, take your end and simply wrap your loose end all the way around your circle to create a wrapped jump ring. whole point was I wanted rough and ready for this one. I liked the texture and the patterning behind
I
it.
really like the way that happens, actually. I really like that detail.
You spend more time on it yourself because you haven't got time constraints of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
This necklace actually took me about 4 hours to make.
Did it?
Yeah. So just
Because there was the intricacy of
making every single one of the
the jump rings, etc.
little jump rings. So just to show you on small, I'm going to create a little loop and then just simply wrap your end all the way around to create your little wrapped jump ring.
And you just continue like
Yep.
that. I'll have to do that. Mind you,
Continue
'cause
wrapping it.
That's it. And you just continue like you did
Yep.
on the larger, but in the smaller version. So then we've got all of these gorgeous little jump rings. How do you bring it all together?
With more wire.
Okay. You're using the 4 mil?
0.4,
The
yeah.
0.4, pardon me.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to attach the first one of our jump rings just by twisting one end of the wire around to secure it. And then to connect it to the next one, we're going to put a bead onto our wire. Sorry, black bead, black wire. I had to find where the hole was. We're going to put one of the jump rings on the wire next to the bead and simply wrap and attach it.
Once you've wrapped and attached the first one, are you literally then starting to create the lattice?
Yep.
Of like the...
So all you're going to do now is do another couple of wraps to get yourself to the side.
Yeah.
Add another bead. Where are you? There you are. Add another jump ring. And wrap again. Now once you've got to the length that you want the choker to be, I only did a small section rather than going all the way round, you then need to start going down to create your triangles.
Okay.
So we're just going to end up wrapping till our end of wire is at the bottom of one of the jump rings. Add a bead. Add a jump ring, but this time instead of going next to it, we're going to go down. So we're just going to hold it, wrap again. Don't need to wrap much this time, because what we're going to do is zigzag back up. So we've got to there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put another bead on. Sorry, you will find you have to hold it still.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to wrap around this jump ring.
Yeah, okay, so you're now weaving into the...
Yep, and you just simply weaving.
Keep breaking, keep bringing it together.
Yep,
like in
just
a,
up and down, up and down.
to create
Keep
this
wrapping.
beautiful design, just like that. And you got that intricacy of the combination of the jump rings and then of course the gemstones. Gorgeous, fabulous look. £18.95. It's called In the Still of the Night. It's your jewellery kit. Oh, I just want to sing that song now. I love that song. Was it Dirty Dancing? In the still, yeah, it was. 100 pieces of your silver, silver-plated copper findings for $18.95 with 4 strands, with 2 lots of wire, and with all of those findings, you've got a lot of jewellery to get creating. And the nicest part about this combination is that you're going to get a lot for a small amount of money. You know, take $18.95 to your local jeweller shop, and I don't know what you'd get, but I certainly don't believe that you get this incredible opportunity to get such a beautiful complement. And of course, if you want to get started into jewellery making, $18.95 is all of the ingredients that you need. We give you a free tutorial booklet and DVD to get started. Gives you all of the techniques that are basics to the foundations of jewellery making, free of charge with your first purchase. And then on top of that, we can also give you a toolkit, and that toolkit comes in at $9.95. This toolkit is everything you need to get started into jewellery making, including your pliers, your cutters, your tweezers, your reamer, all of that to get you started for less than £10. So really, you're getting into a brand new hobby for less than £30. I don't know many hobbies, and I don't know many places that would give you the chance to get a whole new opportunity to create your own jewellery for less than £19. Congratulations if you got that. Now, I have got another luxury for less deal. And this is mega luxury. Joe's not seen this yet,
no,
as you may have gathered. Goodness me. These are outlandish. Wow! I tell you what, if you are a Labradorite fan, you will need to know. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Phenomenal. You need to be quick on this. If you're a Labradorite fan, you need to really pick up the phones early. We have got here 3 strands of Labradorite. 3 strands. Let me take this first strand. Exceptional. Every one of them are exceptional. Every one of them is an amazing, look at the cut of that. Oh, hello there. This is your amazing opportunity. A gorgeous puffy coin, 5 to 10 millimeter strand. Take my breath away, isn't it?
Really bugs me because there's purples in some of them as well, and they're not going to get seen on the screen.
Look at that. Just look at the colour. And you're right. I mean, Joe's right. And you just don't see half of the lovely qualities of colour. This gemstone just doesn't always give out on our studio lighting and in our cameras. Just doesn't. But if you're seeing all of that beauty like that, wait till you get it home. 30 days. You need 30 seconds to know that this is a great deal. Strand 2. Your faceted rondelles. This is amazing. This is like a mega Labradorite. Anybody, in fact, most of our viewers who adore Labradorite, you are in 7th heaven right now. You are literally, I can feel, are you dancing on the ceilings? Oh yes, you'll be dancing definitely on the ceilings when I tell you the price tag. You've got here your faceted rondelles, 4x2 to 7x3 millimeter. And if that wasn't enough, it's a collector's choice additional strand that you're gonna get in your rough cut collector's choice Labradorite strand as well. 6 to 4 to 15 by 7 millimeter. 3 extraordinary feature gemstones, top seller without any doubt. We could do these as separate opportunities, but instead with a limited edition opportunity, I have 3 feature strands. Luxury for less is the theme of the day. I'd have paid that for 1. Stephen, your husband. Okay.
Thanks.
Yes? As your husband will definitely have got that, will he?
Probably not, but I can hope.
I would have paid that for 1 of these strands. Oh my goodness me, that price tag is available till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning until stock's like, do you know what? Forget about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Like literally 9 seconds time, I reckon this will be a sellout. $18.95 for 3 strands. I do believe that this will be a sellout deal. That works out at £6.30-ish, £6.31-ish. 32, all right. £6.32 a strand. £6.32. It's a collector's choice strand, as well as your faceted rondelles and your... That's crazy. That is luxury for less. It is true luxury for less. It doesn't get much better than that. It just does not get much better than that. And of course, there are queues on the lines. There are people who absolutely are pandering, panting, scratching for this offer. $18.95 for 3 incredible deals. Congratulations. Gosh, I didn't get that. I didn't know that was going to happen. $18.95. Oh, I'm thrilled for you. That's brilliant. And if you got the Labradorite earlier on as well, it's now just an add it to your order. Oh, thanks, Amelia, you're a star. Look at that. We should have called it Labradorite Day, shouldn't we? And then we did also the Labradorite with the rose quartz. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, look, with the mass. Hang on, I'll go and get it. 2 seconds. I'm back. Look.
And there's more rondelles in my challenge.
There is. I think I might have just squealed.
Oh, those rondelles. Oh. Getting them stitched into your veil. So you've got something blue.
Oh, how cool would that be?
Just little flashes of them. Just.
That is cool, man.
Oh.
Congratulations. If you're watching today. Brilliant. It's time for the Wall of Fame. Just in that flurry, it's time for the Wall of Fame. Let's do it. 408 is Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine in Cambridgeshire. She says this entry for the Wall of Fame was inspired by a picture of an Egyptian necklace of around 1360 BC. I've used hematite, orange agate, green moss agate, sterling silver findings. With the exception of hematite drops, everything is from Jewellery Maker. Lorraine in Cambridgeshire, congratulations to you. Beautiful Egyptian inspired. Sorry, I read out the wrong. 1360 BC.
Yeah, 30.
1360 BC.
I've got 409. It's from Sue. Hi, I'm new to jewellery making and ordered my first JM products less than a month ago, and my mum lent me her Kumihimo plate. I followed the instructions, was amazed at how easy it was. Bracelet is made with hemp cord on the Kumihimo plate, first attempt, with one of my giraffe shell and 2 Botswana agate nuggets and ends made with triangles of the 1mm wire. Hope you like it. Susan in Liverpool.
Susan.
Beautiful.
And you're kind of doing the job for me there, Susan, by showing how, you just said how easy it is. Get the disc, get the hemp cord, and look at the jewellery that you could be creating. I mean, I think that's the square plate that you've used. This is the round plate, so maybe get the hemp cord, you're getting 180 metres, I think it was 183 metres to be precise, of cord, plus the actual disc to create jewellery, very similar to that. So if you fancy getting Susan's creative vibe, 2 months ago, did you say?
A month.
A month ago. Look at that, within a month. Just she said, really easy to use. We've got the Kumihimo disc and we've got the hemp cord, just like Susan. Coming in probably about 5 or 10 minutes time in my presenter's pick. I have got for you, oh, this is fab. Who's done this? Trisha. Trisha, congratulations. She says, entry for the Wall of Fame is a necklace using rainbow obsidian rectangles. Link them together using multicoloured jump rings. I love those multicoloured jump, they're fab. She says, this bracelet is simple. This bracelet is simply on rectangle and band made of multicoloured jump rings. Yeah, it's great. She says, hope you like it. We certainly do. Congratulations. You are 410, Trisha.
I've got 411 from Ruth. Here's my entry, a bracelet of the beautiful silver pearls which I wove with white pearls. I used some small crimps from my stash which secure with the beading thread at points they cross over. Thanks JM for having such lovely quality pearls. I think they have a beautiful lustre, and even though the white ones are drop style, they work beautifully with the through drilled silver pearls. This bracelet has been much admired, so I hope you like it as much as I do. Best wishes to all the crew, gallery and presenters from Ruth in Caerphilly. Looking good there, Ruth. Classic, real classic piece of jewellery you've created there. Beautiful. And another classic working with pearls is 412. It's Deb's. Hi Deb, she says, hope you're all well and having a good day. I'm loving the shows, but I'm finding it increasingly hard to sit on my hands and not buy everything I see. I'm sure my husband thinks I have gone bonkers as I have so many gems already. I have a good excuse though. The more gems I have, the more inspiration I require. Well, that's the excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I haven't sent in an entry to the Wall of Fame for a while, so I thought, being as I've been buying bundles like mad lately, I would send in my latest make for you to see. This little set is made from abalone squares, rice pearls, and tiny little amethyst rounds, all from Jewellery Maker, finished off with sterling silver findings. I hope you like it. Good luck to those who enter the Wall of Fame this week. Take care and stay safe. That's Deb's cross. Well, Deb's wishing you all the same as well, and congratulations, gorgeous look. And yeah, I'm sure you haven't been sitting on your hands today like Deb's. Not a chance. If you've been watching, there's no way you could resist those kind of deals. The Labradorite's now sold out. In the still of the night, we're still restricted stock on this now. It is a low stock offer. That was, of course, your 4 strands and your wire and your 100 findings for £18.95. Now we have coming your way your wire writing system with a very special price offer. Can't say too much, but all I'll say is it'll be worth watching very, very soon. It's coming up in the last hour of the show. Straight after this break, we will be bringing you a very special deal. Not only my presenter pick deal, but also on the sign writing or the wire writing system. Really simple to use. Once you've got it set up, really simple to use and really effective in terms of getting a professional finish to your wire detailing. Yep, and usable for anything.
Yeah, not just for...
Not just for jewellery, you could make candle decorations.
Yeah, that kind of detail as well. So we'll take you through that. You do get lots of instructions, a lot of information on the back that can perhaps advise you onto how you can create something special from your wire system. So we'll tell you all about that and give you the chance. We have got an amazing day today, 2 o'clock this afternoon with Jo. She's going to inspire you on how to create your very own gem set pieces. So if you've got loose gemstones and you don't know how to create that open setting or bezel setting for your loose gemstones, we've had so many people asking about it. It's the live show, so it'll be live at 2 o'clock today, 2 till 3, with Jo leading you step by step on how to create something extra special that you've been looking for. And we've got plenty more to come. Luxury for less straight after this break.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B989HF.
Chandy beads are Jewellery Maker's range of 925 sterling silver beads that have been handcrafted in our workshop in the heart of Jaipur. There is an 8-stage process to craft these artisan beads. Stage 1 is the annealing process. This is when heat is applied to the sterling silver wire, then slowly cooled down in order to soften the metal to make it more workable. Stage 2. This is the pattern making process. This is where the silver wire is put onto the spindle of a rotary machine. Stage 3 is the cutting process, and Stage 4 is shaping. Stage 5 is soldering, and this is done to give firm joints to the beads. Stage 6, assembling. Stage 7 is surface cleaning. And finally, stage 8 is the plating process, which starts with steam treatment to treating it with dilute sulfuric acid to remove the impurities and making it perfect for plating.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. It's lovely to have your company on our Luxury for Less Day, where we are bringing you lots and lots of treats. I feel like I'm surrounded by must-haves, not just nice-looking opportunities, but must-haves, essentials. I've got my presenter pick, I've got the wire writing system, I have got some brand new strands, and I tell you what, you'll see these, and you know what I mean by must-have opportunities. If you love your feature gemstones, how about this for a strand and a half? Absolutely extraordinary, truly majestic size in each one of those stones. You've got your rose quartz, you've got your citrine, your amethyst and your prasiolite all together. In each one of those stones you have got an individual look. Huge and dramatic natural qualities. You know, this is showing you genuine gemstones and how they form, and then giving you the principle of working them into your creativity. What a look, what a strand, huge, what a look. Congratulations if you do get that one. Keep watching, it's coming up in around about, well, within the next hour definitely. And if that wasn't enough, how about your clear quartz? We've got for you heart-shaped clear quartz. If I hold them like so, absolutely exceptional clarity. Look at that. Just fantastic. A feature strand. They're beautiful, aren't they? I did some great heart-shaped rose quartz last night, and if you did get those, they would complement very well with that strand. They're pretty, really pretty. 2 brand new strands coming your way before the end of the show, and if that wasn't enough, I think it's time for my presenter pick. It's my pick, it's my selection. I really like Kumihimo. I really do. It's one of those that it works for me in terms of the ease of it. It works for me in terms of the finished result. I quite like formulaic. I quite like organized jewelry. Sounds silly, but I like the visuals of something being very neat and tidy, and that's what you get from Kumihimo. One of our most popular techniques, again, a bit like the enamel, very simple to do, but yet really effective to the creation. Now you have here a huge amount of hemp cord. It's 200 yards, which we've worked out as 183 meters. 183 meters, multicolour, I'll just turn them around so you can see there all of the different colours, from the yellows to the oranges, the reds, the greens, the blues, the beige, the white, the black. You've got them all. You've got 1 mil and 0.5 mil gauge in terms of the thickness of the cords. So you've got your 1 mil and you've got your 0.5 as well, split between the two. So 100 yards of each. Then you get the Kumihimo disc. Now this we would classify as the mini disc. Some people call it the travel disc. Whichever way, it works in exactly the same principle as the larger version. It's just smaller. It has exactly the same result in the jewellery. It's just a smaller disc to hold and to work with. So really, essentially, it's quite a handy travel one if you're going away. Perhaps you're having a little, jaunt away for a couple of days. You're travelling. You're thinking to yourself, you just want to still be able to create looking jewelry like that, which I just think they're glorious. I think they're fabulous. They're so professional. There's that real finish of professional quality, and all it is one disc and cord. That's all you need. If you want to join me and you want to get my presenter pick of the day, if you've not tried Kumihimo, a very, very impressive technique, and once mastered, such a positive impact to your jewellery creations. For one price tag, you get nearly 183 metres, that's 200 yards of cord, and you've got the disc. I've chosen it as my presenter pick because I like myself a good bargain. I like to find a deal, and I do believe I found it for the day. All of this for $7.95. I mean, it doesn't take a lot to think about it now, is it? You do not need to think about this too much. $7.95 for 183 metres. That's 200 yards of cord. Plus, you've also got the disc as well. Absolutely. I mean, I think I'm right in saying that you have to have 3 times the length of the neckline or the wrist piece that you're making. So say it's probably around about, would you say, 1/3 of a metre that you're using to create a neckline piece. So that means around about maybe a metre per neckline piece if you're creating that. That's amazing. That's extraordinary, isn't it? How many pieces of jewellery are you going to create? Lots is the answer. Lots and lots of opportunity. If you've not seen Kumihimo in action before, there are lots of advice. We have got plenty of people who will take you step by step. Our Facebook is a great place to really source that information from. We do our demonstrations. We did a Kumihimo day, not this week, but last Saturday, just gone. We did a Kumihimo day where we took you through all of the basics. We took you through some of the more advanced techniques where you can work with different, because you can do lots of different warps. Now, warps are the number of threads that you use to then braid with, start to move them to create that braiding technique. So you can work with 6, you can work with 8, 12, 16 I know it's been worked with as well. So, and each warp or each dynamic combination creates a different look, and you can see, very impressive. My presenter pick for you. What a good gift for somebody. Isn't that a nice gift? You don't have to give them anything else other than the disc and the Kumihimo disc and the hemp cord and go, happy birthday, or just happy day. It might not even be their birthday. It's Susan's birthday today, we know that. She's already said hello, happy birthday, Susan. But if it's not somebody's birthday, just say happy day. That's it. My mum sometimes does that. My mum sometimes just comes back from the shops and she's just bought me something, or my husband or my children. I just go, oh, that's really nice. What have you done that for? Just because I can. And it's like, that's nice though, isn't it? You don't have to have a special day just to say to somebody, I'm thinking of you and happy day. Well, perhaps you could do that without breaking the bank, $7.95. And if somebody's not going to do it for you, do it for yourself. Don't hang around for somebody to do it for you. Do it and treat yourself. £7.95, that's my presenter pick for you. This is one of the big deals of the day. This really is going to be one of the big deals of the day, your wire writing system. Now, if I flip it over and show you the back, you'll see there's lots of different charts and different graphics. The graphics are essentially showing you all of the variant shapes, and dynamics and figures and letters, etc., that you can create with this one tool. All of these and more, that gives you all of the letters, but it also gives you lots of different patterns and prints as well. You see? Lots of different ways of creating different looks for your wire. Everything you need to create wire work. You've got here the potential to create looks like this one. Isn't that cool? Isn't that really, really cool? Now, I've already got people on the lines because there's some very observant people who watch our channel. I would put you in the Krypton factor or the observation round. There's a lot of people, oh, have you always wanted to do that, Amelia? Oh, you wanted to do the obstacle course, not the observation round? No. It's just a, oh, I always wanted to do the Krypton factor. That and the crystal maze. I'd have done that. We would have been a brilliant team. Oh, look, if the crystal maze comes back, shall we do the crystal maze as a team together? Shall we do it? Yeah!
Only if it's Richard, because the bloke that took over from him just wasn't the same.
You didn't like the bit of Richard O'Brien. He was very good, wasn't he? He was very good. I don't know what, right. You'd like to do supermarket? My sister and my auntie won supermarket sweep.
I would love to do that.
Yeah. My auntie Barbara does loads of game shows. If you ever see her, you'll know her because she has hair that touches her bum. She has really, really long dark hair. She kissed Ant and Dec, but didn't just kiss him on the cheek. She gave him a proper smacker in that red and black thing. So, oh yeah, my auntie's everywhere. So anyway, that's my auntie Barbara. By the way, her and my sister did the supermarket sweep. They won the money. Hey, I know, really exciting. Right, why did we get onto that subject? Observation round of the Krypton factor. Those of you who have won the observation round of Jewellery Maker today have noticed one thing. What is the one thing that everybody has noticed? Eek, 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 eek. It was a little bit worrying that I made that. Sorry, I didn't mean eek, eek. I'm pointing to the graphic that says price slash. So, with all of the people on the phone lines, you win the observation round. For all those people who've already bought on the web, you also win the observation round because we are about to give you a price slash on our wire writing system. Now, Joy is going to take us step by step on how you get started and how you create this look. It's really simple. I mean, it really is. Once you start to see the simplicity of how well it's been thought out, it will make your life so much easier. And if you're somebody who is going to start doing perhaps stalls or your summer fairs or anything like that, and you want to perhaps be able to do people's names like this and sell your jewellery individually, what a brilliant, it's going to take a couple of minutes to be able to create that, and it really will look fantastic. If you want to join us and get the wire writing system with a price slash offer, I'm going to take it down. The price you should be paying is a brilliant price. It comes with all the wire as well. Just to highlight, you get 6 spools of wire as well. It's not just that you get the system, it's not just that you get the tools for the trade, you also get the ingredients to create the look as well. Should be $17.95. Price slash, how low can we go? 17, 16, 15, $14.95. Now that's what I'm talking about. It's your wire writing system. If you want to join me, the phone lines are at the bottom of the screen. They're 0800 644 655. You can join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. It's your wire writing system with a price slash offer. Price slash, oh yeah. I like price slashing. I like to get a deal. I like to get any, we've already ascertained the fact that I like to make sure, like buying cycle helmets, I like to find a deal, and when I don't get a good deal, not impressed. 14.95 wire writing system. An amazing price slash. So, Joe, are you going to take us and then show us how to do it? We're going to go over to Joe. Now, this is everything you need. And the main pink bit here, these main box, they're your almost like your bases.
Yes, they are. Very similar to your normal jig.
Yes, I was just
your
going to say.
wire jig. You get a stand that's got lots of little holes in it. I don't know if you can quite make that out on the screen.
I think we can. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
And you simply get your pegs and pop them in the design that you require.
Just like that.
Yep.
Now, if you wanted to make a really long word, do they lock into each other?
They just...
Oh, that's a clever idea, isn't it? Look at that. Just like that, they just sit
click
together.
And
So you can make a
there's
four.
4 in there, I think, so you could...
Gosh, that could be a heck of a word.
Yeah.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's the next one I want. 14.95. Imagine supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
So it'd have to go all the way around you.
That's it. But you're going to show us how to actually set it up, because all of the information and all of the pointers, so all of the now what would you classify those pegs? That's the word. It'll tell you where to put the peg to how to then make up the different letter that you want to create. I mean, it's very, very simple. Very, very simple indeed. Okay. So you're gonna show us, because you actually get almost, it's like a pen type tool.
It is, and it works very much like a pen. It's got a lovely little indent for your fingers to sit in and everything.
Very ergonomical.
So we're just going to take off this little end cap.
Yes.
Just pulls off. Put our wire reel on. There's a little groove running down the side of the pen.
Yeah.
Which you just...
And you just push it through the middle?
Yep, just need to remember to get enough wire off the reel first.
Does it come through the end?
Yep, just like the nib of a pen. So
Like
I've got
the-
to turn it round so I can see it round the right way.
That's so cool. That's such a good idea. And all you do is just put it through the hole, and once it's through the hole, you then use it.
When you can see it. I did warn you earlier, my depth perception's out. I do apologise.
That's all right, don't be silly. You're going to the optician tomorrow?
Picking them up tomorrow,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, we have to look out for Jo's new glasses next time she's on.
There was the chance they might have arrived early, and you know when you got your fingers crossed?
Yeah.
But they didn't.
Oh, that's okay.
So you just put your reel on, thread your wire down until it pops out the end.
Yeah.
Or unpops out the end in my case. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all right. Don't be silly. So once you've got it in and it's in place, does it literally work like ink coming through a...
Yes, it does.
How? Do you wrap it onto something and then that's a...
I found it was easier to do a little wrapped loop first. Just so that I had an anchor point.
That's what I was going to say, and so therefore
You
it
just
then reels off.
Pop your end back on.
Yeah.
I found it was easier just to get my round nose pliers and do a little loop to start myself off.
Okay.
Just because it then made it easier to just slip that over the peg, and it meant I had an anchor point.
Okay.
Now, literally all you do...
Oh, see, I like this. This is something I could do.
is right.
It makes your life easier. So you could do it with your round nose pliers. You could actually hand wire.
Yes, you could.
Couldn't you? But this is making life so much easier. Oh, that's such a brilliant idea. So we've got all of the letters here, and you've put all of the pegs into place according to each letter
I
that
followed
you
the patterns for the letters off the back of the...
the back of the form.
Yeah.
And then, and you've got numbers.
Yes, you have. So you could make wire numbers for cake toppers.
That's brilliant. I think that's brilliant. I think that is such a brilliant tool. 14.95. And as I say, all I can imagine is that you're just sat trying to sell, you know, sell your jewellery at a stall on a craft fair day, and you know, you actually give somebody the chance to be able to say, oh well, what's your name? Could you make mine for my daughter? My daughter's name's Georgie. Yep, no problem. Come back in 10 minutes and I'll have Georgie's individual wire wrapped name.
Yep.
Good to go.
So we've gone round all of our letters.
Yeah. Snip it off. That's cool.
And then all I did was just to make it so that it joined together slightly better.
Yeah.
Because it's quite loose when you're doing the wraps like that. I just went over it.
I was just going to say, would you hammer it?
You could hammer it, yeah. I just didn't want to do lots of banging earlier.
Yeah, so you're just squeezing it just to give it a bit of tension.
Yeah, just to work hard on your wire a little bit.
And the wire comes with this. Once the wire's used up, I think this is 0.4 mil gauge. Could you use a thicker gauge wire as well?
Yep, I can't see that there'd be any issues at all with using a thicker gauge. If you wanted a little bit more structure behind your piece, then yes, definitely use a thicker gauge.
And look at that, and then it's done. I think that's brilliant. I love that. See what I did there? Love.
That was really cheesy.
Sorry. I spend my life like that. It's just the moment of my life. I just need more crackers. 14.95. I can't be more crackers, can I? 14.95 is all you pay. Congratulations if you've got that one. Price/offer. It's for 17.95. Only till 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning can we order that. We can guarantee that. 14.95. I just think that that's a really, really great way of making the most of perhaps what you've already got in your stash, which is wire, and getting a totally different look that I'm certain that I've not seen anything like that in other craft stores or other locations. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Very well received offer there. If you've got a phone in your hand, congratulations. You need to keep it there and we'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. In the meantime, we've done that. Oh, I tell you what, I've got a lot going on this side. Where shall we go? Shall we go for the blue pearls? Let's go for our pearls. We've been delighted by these for the whole of the day. They've been sat there on my desk, enticing me through the whole day. And now I give you the chance to own them. I did the lilac pearls yesterday. Ooh, those lilacs against this colour blue would go very well as well. Blue cultured. What kind of blue would you classify it? Teal blue? Would you say ocean blue? Sky blue? Or all of the above? Tell you what, it really has got that lovely flavour of freshness to it. When you see pearls that with this colouring, it feels like, you know when, if you ever look out at sea, say you go to somewhere like the White Cliffs of Dover, or you stood on the beach edge. Where shall we go? Or shall we go to the Caribbean and say, right, we've gone to the cliff edge in the Caribbean, right? And you're stood there, and as you're looking, you know, sometimes the sun, yeah, we have to go to the Caribbean because it's not the White Cliffs of Dover at the moment, is it? It's a bit too cold and wet. I know apparently it was raining there yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Well, anyway, by the by, you stood looking out at the sea, and the sun catches, and you've got the waves not moving, you've actually got this ripple of the sea, and as the sun catches, it ripples off the surface of the sea. Do you know when you get this, it's fascinating because the light catches all the time, it shimmers in a totally different way it's like Mother Nature just giving us another part of her awesomeness. That's what you've got. You've got that shimmer, you've got that beautiful light with those colours of the sun catching off the surface of the sea. You've got that movement of light over these pearls. It dances, it shimmers. It has a real sense of exciting, exotic quality to it. And the nice thing about this is that they're pearls. They're a timeless gemstone. There's something that you want to have in your collection. The colour is what gives it that real nice flavour of something different for your gem collection. You know, this is what makes your jewellery collection stand out because you've got the classic, but you've got that twist of something different with the colouring. Your blue cultured pearls, they are medium size and 10 by 8. I'd still classify those as going towards your larger, not quite your luxury size, but heading towards your larger pearls. Beautiful quality. I like the quality of getting that movement of light over the surface. The movement of light over a pearl is called the orient. It's called the orient of light. The movement over a pearl of light is called its orient. It's a classic. It's a beautiful feature. You want that shimmer of the sun dancing on the surface of the sea. That's what you've got from the colour and the quality of the light play on these pearls. A very enchanting look. People will be talking to you about this strand. Are they pearls? Yes, they are. Are they real? Yes, they are. Where did you get them from? Well, actually, I made this piece myself. Could you make me one? That's the kind of conversation I'm expecting you're going to have when you're wearing these. And if you like the idea of that, you're going to like it even more when they'll say, how much did you pay? I always like that. When somebody says, oh, I like that. Where did you get that from? How much was it? I always take the pride in going, actually, I got a great deal. That's exactly what you're getting with these pearls. A strand of pearls, a feature, shimmering blue. For what price tag? Am I going to have enough to go around? No. Am I going to have enough to go around? I cannot believe I will. $7.95. $7.95. Now we need to just go to the perspective of me heading to my local jeweller shop 2 weeks ago. I had 10 minutes to myself 2 weeks ago. I haven't had any time since, but 2 weeks ago, I stood in front of a jeweller's shop, not blue pearls, just a classic cream pearls. One pair of earrings was £99. That was 2 pearls. That was literally 2 pearls. You could get those probably in every jeweller's shop across the land, a classic pair of pearl earrings. You're going to get that classic, you can create them yourselves, but you're going to get that twist with those beautiful tropical colours. And yet, £99, not even a thought to that price point. These are genuine pearls. We are part of the Genuine Gemstone Company, and we're talking £7.95, a full strand for less than £8. But that means, I mean, you would sure... I was just trying to say, my brain was going, but if you did, say for example, one pair of pearl earrings and you sold them for £10, one pair of pearl earrings, just 2 pearls, that's all you need, and you sold them for a tenner, then you've already made yourself £2, so you're £2 in credit, and the rest of the strand is to do with as you see fit. Make your own jewellery, sell some more jewellery, give it as a gift, whatever you're going to do. I can't see anything other than an amazing amount of opportunity for you to get something special. £7.95 or £99 for a pair of stud earrings. Choice is yours. I know which one I'd prefer. Make my own and not have to hand over, you know, anything other than £7.95 for the luxury of genuine pearls. And Jo, earlier on you said there's something blue for a bride.
Yep. Get one sewn into a garter.
Oh, lovely.
Just a single blue pearl in the flower in the middle of a little lace garter.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really simple, very classy, and yet you've worked, you know, you're working with genuine pearls.
Yep.
You know, that's the lovely thing about it. It is just a beautiful look. £7.95. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just do that. Oh,
yeah, that works as well.
Oh, that does work, doesn't it? If you got any of the dyed blue quartz that we've done over the past weekend, we did on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we did individual strands, I think 8, 10 and 12 millimetre strands. If you got those, these would complement with those very well. Any of the Labradorite, because of course the turquoise schiller of the Labradorescence would go so well. I mean, imagine if you just had one centre pendant like we did earlier on, one of those slabs of the Labradorite.
I was thinking one of the blue quartz teardrops.
Ah, yes. From one of our luxury bundles earlier on.
And a couple of little silver spacer beads, just to really highlight the blue within the pearls.
Yes, please. I'll have any of those. I'll have any of those at £7.95. Congratulations. I'm going to have to move on. I don't really want to. I just want to keep on going. Oh, I'd have it like that. Oh, I'll have it on the neckline. Oh, I'll have it in a pair of earrings. Goes nice with my orange. Goes nice with the orange of my tan. Blue and orange, they go so well together. Where should we go to next? What should we do? Shall we do the quartz hearts? Okay, let's do it. I actually would put these together as well. I'm going to get them back out again. It's just a good excuse to get those pearls back. $7.95 though. The pearls were $7.95. You can't help a girl for just wanting a classic pair of pearl strand for $7.95. Put them together. Yeah, that looks great, doesn't it? And I always like that the clarity of the quartz takes on board the colour that sits beside. So, you know, you've got these beautiful tropical blues here that then the clarity of the clear quartz almost takes that colour and illuminates. Put it with a colourful thread through, it'll take that colour, it'll illuminate it. It's a very, very workable gemstone within any colour network that you work with it. But the nice part about this gem is that on an individual premise, it looks equally as delightful. Just like that. With some nice simple white linens, perhaps a little bit of crochet's very in. Have you noticed? Quite a lot of crochet. Went, you know, a couple of glossy magazines and a lot of Great Gatsby inspired jewellery, lots of the pearls and lots of the, you know, the tassels and any of the 20s inspired. But then there was a lot of that inspiration coming from perhaps a little bit more of the crochet and the whites and the pure colours. I think that's probably summertime inspired, isn't it? This would be a very easy wear strand. Gorgeous. You got your clear quartz with your puffy hearts, 12mm. We did the heart, didn't we have the rose quartz heart in the second kit today? Yeah. The one where you had that drop down the back of your design. That would go nicely, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
If you mix those two together. Another great look, another great design. Great day today for quality and for luxury. But it's luxury for less, and I've said it several gazillion times today, but that's because that's exactly the day that we're giving you. Luxury for less, your clear quartz puffy hearts coming in, 12mm, $7.95. $7.95, less than £8. I mean, you wonder how we do these prices for quality. I don't know how close Claire can get on camera too, but the clarity of these stones is majestic. You know, when you get clarity like this, you know with quartz that you've got quality. Quartz is a gemstone that, because of the way that it forms, you'll often expect characteristics of some type of little splinters or some type of a little rutile inclusions. It's the type of stone it is, but with clarity, I often say you'll get that real sense of quality. Luxury, there's the word again. It's luxury for less at $7.95. Congratulations if you've joined us on this one. Could be a really sweet pair of drop earrings. Go with everything. You know, if you're going on holiday or you're just having a bit of, you know, a couple of days away and you want one pair of earrings that'll just go with every outfit, just use one of those each ear, little drop, sterling silver, lovely jubbly, and you've got the rest of the strand as well. $7.95. Congratulations to you. Go neckline. Do anything with that actually, couldn't you? Gorgeous look. Hold the lines. I've got people on the lines still there, so please do hold the lines and we'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. Where are we going? Did we say 11? Not more. There is more. More Labradorite. Is this Labradorite day? We just didn't know it. I was just going to say, I think that it's fair to say Kim, my producer, has raided the vaults and just all she could find. She must have just gone, I'll have all the Labradorite. I'll have it all and it's mine. Oh my goodness me. Wow, wow, and wow again. Another feature strand of Labradorite. Huge gemstones. I mean, I've just got to highlight, this is what you've had so far today. See what I mean? By it's fair to say that Kim has raided our Labradorite vaults. This is Labradorite at its best. This is how it works so well together. And it always feels like that the gemstones are playing off each other. You can see how they'll dance and catch the light. And every facet of these stones will really, really go special. So, you've already had those feature strands. Now you've got one more to add, and the simple fact is if you've got any of the other strands, this is an add it to your order offer. It really is an opportunity to get that quality. Look at the colours, look at those colours just illuminating every facet that you've got. Every surface of the stone will catch the eye and create this really exciting. I often say the word holographic like inspiration of colours, because it just create this beautiful, look at this, and look at the two different shades of colour, same gemstone and yet totally different reaction to the light. You've got those bright yellows and oranges, and then you've got these incredible neon turquoises, and that's coming from the same gem type. It's just that in one strand you've got so much variant potential. Each one of those will catch the light in a different way. It's a big strand as well, it's not small stones. You're looking here at a feature. Guys, do we know the carat weight of this? 430 carats. Wow, look at that one, did you see that? Look at that! Wowzers. Look at this, I've got queues on the lines for this one already. I've got people saying yes to this one. I've got, well, I would expect it's everybody who's already bought the 4 other offers that I've done for you today. It really is. It could be a rainbow design that you're creating for yourself. Or for, of course, for a great gift. Or the beautiful thing about this is that people will be enchanted by your jewellery, and I'm sure would be happy to purchase. Now, if I stop there, I'd be doing well. But take a look at what else you're getting. These are very, very special. Very, very special. Look at these. Such an impressive cut. Such an extraordinary amount of craftsmanship. Every one of these gemstones has got the perfection of your brilliant cut design. Now, anything that has a diamond-like shape or a triangular shape to the cut is called brilliant cut. The brilliant is, I would suggest, what? I'm already low stock? No. I haven't even talked about the price yet. I guess probably our theme of the day with being luxury for less. Everybody's got the sense of the luxury. Now everybody also has got the sense that we really do mean less. And we've shown you how low we can go on these deals, and we're not going to stop today at any point. Don't forget, 2 o'clock today, we've got our live show with Jo, showing us how to work with gemstones just like this. I mean, Jo, you could work with these and do a beautiful setting, couldn't you?
Definitely. Rings, pendants, earrings.
They look like diamonds.
Yep.
You know, that could be just a big centre diamond, you know, on the hand for many. Okay, I have got a restricted stock offer on this one now. I've got a lot of people buying before I even tell you the price. The strand alone that you're looking at here with all of these diamond-like quality cut gemstones, I mean, that's $12.95 on its own. Add your over 400 carats of Labradorite, and the price that you come up with is definitely not the price you're going to pay. $17.95. $17.95. That's effectively 400 carats of Labradorite for a £5. 400 carats of Labradorite, one of our most, if not the most popular gemstone that we have in our vaults right now, for less than a £5. And then you've got startlingly beautiful, dramatically adamantine qualities. Limited. I wish I had more. I'm so sorry. I'm in single quantity figures now. First come, first served for the final quantity offer. Extraordinary, truly special cut, truly delightful. And I mean, however you're going to work with these, drops in earrings, feature solitaire, as Joe's going to inspire us at 2 o'clock live today. It is a live broadcast at 2 o'clock today. The lovely Joe will take us through how to set your stones, how to actually set, if you've got loose gemstones, you've got stones like this, she'll show you how to set them within your wire work. So that's at 2 o'clock. It will be a great show to watch, I have no doubt about that. Okay, that was some serious luxury, wasn't it? Sticking with the luxury, and also sticking with the size, it doesn't get much bigger than this, and it doesn't get much more extraordinary than this. Look at this. Wow. I mean, this shows you Mother Nature in all her glory. This shows you what Mother Nature is all about. Natural beauty. You've got here the crystal formation of your quartz stones, a medley of the soft, delicate pinks of rose quartz, the freshest of the greens from your Preite, and the lightest and lavender touch of your amethyst, within the soft tones of it. Don't even go there. Oh, Kim, you cannot be saying that price tag according to this strand. Oh, Kim, you cannot be serious. I sound like, who's that, John McEnroe? You cannot be serious. Kim, my producer, has just said a price tag. Are you joking? She says she doesn't joke about prices like this. All right. All right, I'm looking at the carat weight. These are genuine gemstones. I'm just going to highlight these are genuine gemstones. That's 750 carats of genuine gems. These are what some of the most recognisable stones. When you make up your stall of incredible looking jewellery with genuine gemstones, these would be your most recognisable. Your amethyst, your citrine, your rose quartz, your Preite green amethyst. Not everybody will have heard of, but they'll fall in love with it. A huge 750 carats. I daren't tell you the price tag, because when I do, the quantity that I have, which is, it's decent. I'm not going to pretend that I've got small quantity, because I don't. I've got a decent stock. But when I tell you the price, for 750 carats of feature multicoloured gemstones, you've got your large graduators at 15 by 13 to 42 by 22. 750 carats for $7.95. What? I know, luxury for less, luxury for less, luxury for less. Luxury for less is not luxury for giveaway prices. I mean, we're not meant to give away gemstones, because effectively we've just, I mean, what does that work out as? 750 for £7.95. That's just over, is that, does that work out? Am I right in saying, is that a penny a carat? Just over a penny a carat? What, 1.5 pence? Let's go to the halfpence again, Kim. We're going back to the halfpence. Come on, bring it back. What? Just over 1.5 pence a carat. Just over 1.5 pence. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that. Oh, no, don't you start. Now, hang on a minute. Don't you start going on about what is a halfpence. It's not a... Of course I am that old. They just said, no, I am that old. Seriously, I am that old. I was around for half pennies. Yeah, of course I was around for half pennies. I just said, I'm looking good for my age. It wasn't that long ago. It was probably about 25 years ago, though, Jo.
I wouldn't remember it. I would only have been 5 then.
It must be about 25 years ago. You were not born. Shush! You must, it must be. Look, can you find out? Let's find out. 'Cause if somebody knows, can you text us? The question is, when did the halfpenny disappear? When did they stop distributing the halfpence? That's the question. I'm intrigued because I'd have said it's got to be at least 25 years ago. 60777, because look, it's 1.5 pence per carat, pretty much. 1.5. They're all going, you really do look good for your age, Dix, if you're that old. Come on, stop. Now don't disrespect your elders, that's all I'm going to say. The year you were born, who's that? Is that Chloe? The year Chloe was born is the year that it stopped. 1984.
I was 2. I wouldn't remember. I would only have been 2.
2? We might have, you have to have good memory. Shall I tell you how old I was? No. 1.5. Well, I was 63 at that time. Right there, let's have a look. Oh, this is part of the challenge. This is part of the... Okay, this is part of the challenge that we set Jo. How have you got on, Jo?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, would you mind just passing me the Labradorite fascinator? Because this, I mean, that really does sum up perfectly. Of course, more Labradorite. That's beautiful. That's again very Great Gatsby-esque, isn't it? Very much that influence. That's lush. That's definitely got the 1920s. It's got that real flapper dress feel about it. Maybe it's the shimmer. I just always think about the shimmer of the 1920s, where you've got those lovely sweeping movements of the tassels and then, oh, gorgeous. You've got this beautiful potential from... No, I wasn't around for the 1920s. Thanks very much, girls. I'll tell you what. I'll have their hide, I tell you, I will. You've got your 5 of the combs. You've also got the gold wire. That's 100 metres of the 0.25mm gauge wire. And to finish it all off, your Labradorescence from your Labradorite. Yeah, more Labradorite. Let's add on 1 more strand of Labradorite to finish off your collector's offer for the day. It's probably one of our most popular gemstones, so we may as well do it in a big luxury for less kind of a deal like it has been. And we have got a feature offer for you with this combination. You can see how Jo has worked so nicely with all of these ingredients to get a very, very stylish piece of jewellery, which could be an accessory for day wear or for evening wear. And I know, you know, we've got balls and proms coming up. We've got the likes of weddings and those kind of, maybe going to the races. Or do you know what? I think these days it's not just hair pieces and hair accessories, not just about going out for a special day. It's quite nice just to have a little bit of detail, isn't it, like this? Your golden combs, your golden combs combination includes 5 combs, 100 metres of your 0.25mm wire in the gold, and on top of that your Labradorite rondelles, all for one price tag, $15.95. $15.95. How much would each hair comb be? If you made 5 hair combs, surely you're going to be charging around that price tag for one. Sure. Well, with the quality and the time, they did. You know, exactly. Your good news is that you are going to be quids in if you create jewellery like this and get that style that's been captured by Jo. Jo, when you sell your hair pieces and your hair accessories, do you have a certain price? Do you have an idea of what you're going to charge, or is it based on what the ingredients?
It is based on the ingredients. When I get a strand, I take it home. I'm quite bad. I count every single stone.
You count them?
Yep.
Okay.
So I can then divide the price,
yep,
by the amount of stones to work out how much each bead has cost me.
Oh, that's fair. I think that's fair, because then you're not going to, you're not going to take the mick out of anyone.
And then I work out exactly how many beads I've used at the end, and I work it out that way.
That's fab. So
I've done the same with wire as well. I've worked out what it is a metre of wire.
So you know that exactly your costings, how much it's cost you, and then obviously people have got to pay for your time and your creativity and things. But at least you know how much your ingredients are costing you exactly. Yes. Oh, I think that's a really good idea, actually.
Yeah,
very precise way of working.
Cost times 2.
Yeah.
Plus an hourly rate.
I think that's fair. And really, essentially, when you've got Labradorite like this, you know, you've got that luxury feel to your hair pieces, haven't you? You've really got that sense of quality to your jewellery. $15.95, less than £16, and you've got 5 of the hair combs, not just 1, but 5 of them. You could create 5 of these types of looks for 1 price tag. Okay, so we've got a one more offer. Of course, it's the second one within the challenge. And we set a bit of a competition. We set a competition that said, name the bundle. Because our Kim had come up with glamorous. But actually, Kim's chosen her favourite. And her favourite choice, and you will be receiving a bead scoop, is Christine Maguire. Christine Maguire, your name for this bundle is... Black Forest Gatto. Ooh. Now, I wonder why you chose that. One of her favourite desserts.
It's my favourite. I make a trifle like it.
See? See? Told you. Just do anything related to food and Kim will choose you. You've got... You've got here an amazing combination. These are fabulous. What was your second favourite? Night at the Oscars, Red Hot Steel, that's a nice one as well. Glimmering Garnet, oh yeah. What did you, Planet of the Grapes? Planet of the Grapes? Who was that? Oh, we need to give a shout out. Whoever chose Planet of the Grapes, thumbs up. You do see, that's me.
It was Tim.
Tim? Deep Dark Passion. Who came up with that? Ooh, it's Monday, you know. Exactly. Deep Dark Passion. Wait for the weekend. You've got here Margaret, was it? Oh, Margaret. I'm feeling all saucy. This is gorgeous. It has got that seduction about it. It really does have a fantastic feel about it. Look at how the light lustre of that fantastic feature hematite. Now, your hematite here is a feature. What size is this, the hematite? 11 mil. Yeah, they are very dramatic. Over 600 carats, in fact 650 carats you're getting with this single strand. But I've got to give you a close-up of this garnet because the gatto inspiration, you know the cherries on top of the gatto? Yes, please. Yes, please. That's the colours. That's the richness of those glorious reds and those deep. And in fact, if you've got a nice Black Forest Gatto, surely you have in your hand a nice glass of red wine as well. Don't you? That's a red wine. Oh, yes, says Amelia's definitely giving me the heads up on that. She said, that's quite a big glass you've got in your hand there, pretending. Amelia's obviously, she's like that. Yeah, nice big glass. No, that's a hell of a glass. She's got the bottle. She's like, forget the glass, I'll just have the bottle. You've got those rich claret reds. Huge, huge potential here. You've got it. She's just fallen over. I don't know. She's obviously already had the bottle. Amelia's already fallen over. You've got here. She's gone bright red. She's gone as red as the garnet. It's a gorgeous look. If you want to join us, it's a big combination and it's a luxury combination. Your price tag? Wow, $10.95. I tell you what, I'd have happily put this at £15, £16 for that combination. The quality of the garnet, the luxury of those reds, and then the shimmer and the lustre of the hematite. I'd have happily said $10.95 for just one of them, truthfully. That really is impressive. Congratulations, you got that. Thank you so much for all of you who entered our competition. Bit of fun. And Christine, you are going to get a bead scoop for coming up with our Black Forest Gatto. Now, we've had lots and lots of people asking us how can they watch Joe at 2 o'clock. Now, just to let you know, 655 on Sky is how you can access us. If you only have access to Freeview, then you need to watch us on the web. You can live stream us on our website at www.jewellerymaker.com. So if you want to see Joe's amazing creations, and it really is going to be exciting, there's some fantastic gemstones to choose from as well, so you can set your gems and learn a brand new skill. Well, the good news is 2 o'clock live today, Joe will be taking you step by step with that, and I know it's going to be very popular. Either you can watch us on the live stream www.jewellerymaker.com, or alternatively you can also join us on Sky 655. Take a look at some of the amazing pieces. Now, we talked about this, I knew I was going to do that. We talked about this earlier on, using 2 combs, and if you've got any kind of bun or any kind of pleat in your hair, then wrapping it round, that would be amazing. That's very elegant, isn't it?
My mum has always worked in some form of nursing, and she used to have big elastic ones.
That's gorgeous. And then you've made some cufflinks. We'll put these all on the website. And look at the garnet. An amazing opportunity for you. We'll put these all on the website for you can see Joe's creations. Thank you so much for your creations today and your Wall of Fame inspiration. We'll see you at 2 o'clock on our live broadcast.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or Freesat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.